Oh,
That could
I didn't
work.
know what the setting. I kind of figured it was
Uh,
a manor for some
oh,
reason
not
because I played Clue too much.
you could be already in the man. Actually, do you guys all just want to be part of the manor?
I mean, perfectly possible. I'm just a level 3 wizard named King Ketchup, and I study tomatoes. So like that's a cool.
Okay, sure. So we'll in that case, we'll say you're all part of the manor, but you're recent hires. So you three are the most recent hires. So you don't know a whole lot about anyone already. But you have been working here for maybe some of you. It ranges from a few months to a year.
Got you.
Um, so basically, the setting is you guys live in the Green Hall Manor,
Oh my God,
and
Rhythm, you're at 4%. How are you louder than Jacob? I'm so sorry about that. Okay, go ahead, continue.
you guys are in the Green Hall Manor. And what has happened is the mayor you would know as Edward Capit. He's well liked. He's kind. He's a human. He's middle aged, maybe late middle aged, about 50. Uh, and he is recently announced a party where he's inviting people from all over the continent to come to the town for the reveal of the new transcontinental railroad that they recently finished installing. However, in the middle of the night, uh, uh, something went wrong, and everybody woke up to find the mayor dead. Abel, who is a turtle, he's the butler, went in the morning at around 6 o'clock and found the mayor laying lifeless in the bed with an axe through his chest.
Oh my.
Now, you guys, the mayoral home is kind of in chaos. Some people are crying, some people are just angry, some are brooding, some are fairly unconcerned. When there's a knock at the front door and a party of guards runs in. So the head guard, a woman by the name of Louise, uh, she walks in and she gathers everyone in the room, and she says to you all, "Okay, now obviously there's been a murder here. You're all going to be placed under house arrest until we can figure out what the cause was, what the motive was, and most importantly, who did it. Until then, you're all to stay here, and we'll be launching an investigation starting maybe a few days from now. We are still currently very held up with the recent kidnappings that have been going on. Uh, we will get back to you shortly. If if we find out who committed this terrible crime, that person will be publicly executed in front of the square. Um, as for now, I will be assuming mayoral duties, and the party will have to be cancelled. Thank you all for
I
your
like
time.
to raise my hand.
Yes. What was your name, Colonel Ketchup?
Excuse me, Colonel Ketchup. I am King Ketchup. I tend to the tomatoes.
My apologies, sir.
Of course, of course. You said you won't do the investigation until a few days have passed.
Yes, as you know, there have been women going missing recently in the village, and so we are very held up. Our detectives are very busy. I assure you, we will get to this as promptly as we can. But
Well,
until then, you are
confound
to
it,
remain
woman.
here.
Do you not understand that the mayor's dead? I stand up. Colonel Mustard, would you join me in solving this mystery for the police?
Colonel Mustard puts down his beer. He goes, "Huh? Sure."
Ah, please, please. I would like a moment with you when you have time after this meeting, ma'am. We would like to discuss details.
Yeah.
I suppose so. You're welcome to converse among yourselves. I will be stationing guards outside the front gates. If you need anything, simply shout. I suppose so. So I'm going to quickly go into a brief description of all the characters here.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna take
For
notes.
context, I walked in about halfway through.
you guys
Mayor died.
are
Where are we?
you guys were already servants in the manor. You
Okay.
woke up. Abel, the butler, who is a turtle, found the mayor dead in his bed with an axe through his chest.
All right.
So there are about a dozen characters here in the manor who have worked and lived alongside you guys. The first one is the mayor's wife, Suzanne Capite, and she is also a human of about 50 years old. Then there is David Capite, the son of Eduardo and Suzanne, and he's a young human, about 21. And then he has a sister who is Emily Capite. She's 18 and she's a little bit flirtatious, very flirtatious. And she's the daughter of the mayor and his wife. So that's the mayoral family. Eduardo, Suzanne, his wife, David, his son, and Emily, his daughter. Then we have the gardener and groundskeeper, who is Theo, and he's a half elf, about 44 years old. Lacey Fupkip is his wife, and she's
Pardon?
Fupkip.
Okay.
She is a human, and she is one of the biggest gossips in this. She's very nosy. She doesn't actually work here. She's just his kind of their package deal, basically. So she just goes around annoying everyone and spreading gossip all day long.
Gosh, this
Then
woman
there's
will not
Maribel
shut her
Tipson.
mouth up while I try to eat my morning bagel.
There's Maribel Tipson, a young, beautiful maid, and she started working here just before you guys did. She's fairly recent. There's Ricardo Milos, who's the super hot janitor, and he's a middle-aged elf. There's Stuart Greenfoot, the cook, a halfling of 69 years old. You would know him as an ex-adventurer. And there's Kevin Tupple, a stable boy, halfling, about 15 years old. Greta, the lady's maid, who is a tabaxi, very old tabaxi. Fernan Notbor, a housekeeper, he's basically all of y'all's bosses. And he's a gnome. He's very grouchy.
I'm sorry, could you slow down real quick? I got stuck on the fucking cook when trying to type that out.
Yes, Stuart Greenfoot, the cook. He's a halfling of 69 years old.
Okay. Awesome.
Kevin Tupple is the stable boy. He's a halfling of 15 years. All right, Greta, the lady's maid. Yes, she's a tabaxi. There's Fernan Notbor, who's the housekeeper. He's all of your bosses, and he's a gnome of 53 years old. Then there's Abel Blackbird, that is the butler who found the mayor dead, and he's a turtle of 61 years old. And finally, last but not least, is Laura Rife. She's kind of the nurse, and she's the former caretaker of the children, and she's a dwarf. Fairly old dwarf. That is the entire cast here. I know that was a lot, but you'll have a chance to interview them if you wish to. So as you guys are kind of looking around this group of characters around you, wondering who could have done this terrible thing, the head guard, she finishes off her spiel with, and once again, none of you are to leave the castle or the mayoral home until we have found the killer and had him publicly executed. Thank you. Dismissed. And with that, everyone kind of disperses from the room, leaving you three.
Oh. I need to think, Colonel Mustard. Go ahead and monologue for a minute. And I'm going to pull out my smoking pipe and toss in some tobacco and start puffing on it as I pace back and forth, pondering.
So Colonel Mustard starts kind of like twirling his mustache, saying, "All right, so we have a gardener, a gossip lady. I think we should go to the gossip lady first, personally, just because I feel like we could get the most information about maybe like a motive or something, and just things along that line."
My good friend, have you not heard her gossip daily? I mean, I'm sure if you want to go investigate her, I'll be behind you and go back to puffing on my
That's a
pipe.
good point. I mean, maybe she pick up some new hot goss, as they say.
Oh, you always do try to use that new slang.
Oh yeah, I tend to be good at that, I think. So anyway, let's go to. I'd say we go to her first, and then maybe the butler next or something. His
Absolutely.
voice is gonna murder my throat.
You do sound like you're trying to have to really deepen it a little bit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry, good sir. I'll sit here and gravel my voice, so we're both fucked in the end.
Ah, yes. So, all right. So the gossipy bitch. Let's go to her.
Yes, the chatty hunt.
Yes. So you guys want to go find Lacey Fupkip?
Yes, fuck
so-
him. I do love her so dearly.
What's her last name?
She
How long
at
did
the
that take you
moment
to come up with?
you saw her wander off into the kitchen to pester
Ah,
Stuart.
that hungry whore.
Yes. So walking into the kitchen, you would find her and Stuart standing there, just kind of talking back and forth in hushed voices, and
Is
seeing you
Stuart-
walk
is
in.
Stuart- is he the gardener?
Stuart's the cook.
Cook.
Hey.
Okay.
He's the ex-adventurer halfling.
Yes, Greenfoot.
They're speaking low
Gotcha.
voices to each other, and as they see you walk in, they kind of turn and look at you. And
Hello there.
Lacey goes,
Oh, hey, how are you guys doing? You're not here to finish the job, are you?
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Stuart, if you could talk to my associate here, Colonel Mustard. I would like a minute with Lacey Fuckup. We have questions
I
for you.
suppose so. Yes, I could do that.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right, Stewie. So,
Please don't call me that. I've told you a million times before.
you. And I'll step
Alright,
aside with
fine.
Lacey.
So anyway.
Yeah.
anyway,
Yes. What
All
can
right,
I help
Stu.
you with?
what all? Do you know of anybody who may have had any sort of disdain for the mayor?
For the mayor, I mean, I did hear that there was that him and his wife were planning to get a divorce. I don't know much other than that. If there's more to it, I don't know. I don't know why they were divorcing, but I doubt she would kill him for it. She seems like a good woman.
Well, I've learned in many years of military service that people are not always what they seem. But enough of that. So,
Ex-General Colonel Mustard.
ex-general, yes. I just prefer the term colonel. Has something to do with
I
my love
understand.
of corn.
I understand, sir. Titles are important too.
Yeah, shut up. Let me talk. So, is that all that you can think of? You're seeming a little
Well,
whirly there.
no, not squirrel at all, sir. I've been a bit nervous about the threat of losing my job recently. Do you
Says
remember
the squirrel. Continue.
a few days back, the meal I cooked it made everyone sick.
I remember it. Yeah, had me shitting waterfalls the entire week.
Yes, that would be the one. Well,
Oh dear.
Vernon didn't like that, and he had some words to say to me, and
Now, which one is that?
that's the housekeeper, our boss.
All right.
Don't you know?
I
He
need to
hired.
get better. Oh shoot! All right.
That's right, Nutbore. Come on, Colonel Mustard, please.
It's all right. I've had a bit to drink today.
Already?
Yes.
Of course.
5 o'clock somewhere. Anyway.
Indeed.
I don't think we have a concept of. Never mind.
Shut up. Just keep talking.
I don't know if there's much else. I mean, I suppose I can give you my alibi. I've been in the kitchen just about all day. Yesterday I prepared breakfast. I woke up at 5 in the morning to do that. Made breakfast. It was ready by 6. Everyone came down and ate. Everyone, obviously everyone except Theo. He hasn't been eating with us for a while. I know not why. Then there was actually about Theo.
Yes?
That does make me think of something. A few days ago, I found Theo in the garden with I mean, it might have. It seems a little weird thinking
Come
back
on,
now.
figure
Of
it
course,
out.
with the only thing is that he was delivering meat from the butcher, but he came through the garden, which he would have had to gone around the entire house for that. It I don't know. It just didn't make sense. At the time, I didn't think much of it, but with the recent, you know,
What? The recent what?
the dead man upstairs, so to speak.
Colonel, how drunk are you? We're here investigating a murder.
No, I'm well aware. It was a shut up. It was a tactic. All right, so
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
he was
indeed. I puff on
drunk,
my type.
So I don't know why he would be coming through the garden though. But
yeah.
as I said before, I
Now,
was
do you
all
have
day.
anybody?
Yes, I
Continue.
was
Keep
I was
going.
cooking all day yesterday. I was in the kitchen. At one point, Abel and Maribel came in here to help me with dishes. But that's about it. I didn't have much interaction other than when we were actually eating.
Hmm. All right. As my associate, King Ketchup, do you have any questions for him?
I have just been talking shit in the background. I'm actually talking to Lacey right now. Mrs. Fuckkip.
Yeah, can't you hear?
Ah, yes. Sorry.
In the background,
I hear
yes.
an
I'm commenting
individual-
actually on her. Do you think I was talking to you, Colonel?
It's very
No.
rude to interrupt someone when they're in a
The
conversation.
colonel just walks out of the room.
Alright, now back to you,
Okay,
Mrs. Fuckup.
Yes, Lacey.
So,
Yeah. Hello, darling.
yes, hello,
What
Lacey.
can I help you with? What can I help you with, honey?
Well, Mrs. Fuck, I do need your help. You see, have you
Yes.
seen anything interesting around the manor, or...
Have I seen anything?
Oh, please
interesting? I
tell
have
me
certainly
literally
seen something
everything.
interesting.
I know you
I
will.
will tell you literally anything.
I knew it.
Honey, let me tell you. I had a busy day
Fuck.
yesterday. It was full of events. I think I know who the killer was. You asked me. It's probably his wife there. You know, with the whole thing with the divorce. That's a
Divorce?
motive right
That's new.
That's the motive. No, I mean everyone here has heard about it. All the servants have been
Shit.
gossiping about it. Of course, we're not supposed to know about it, but you know me, honey.
Yes,
I got
yes. Continue on.
Information where I otherwise wouldn't.
Continue on.
Yes. Well, you know, it wasn't a super busy day yesterday. The day before yesterday, actually, I did hear Suzanne and Ed were arguing in the
Oh.
office.
Mhm.
So I don't know if it had something to do with the divorce or if that might be a motive there. If you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then
I'm like starting to zone out once again, just like I do every morning when she starts talking to me during my bagel. Inherently not meaning to, and it's bagel.
well I told you about Ed's little secret, didn't I?
No, you have not told me about Ed's secret. Please, do enlighten me, madam.
Well, a little bird told me
Oh.
the reason for the divorce. You see, is that
Mhm.
Ed prefers the company of men.
Oh my god, are you telling me he's oh my god, because I'm doing the voice, I almost slipped. Are you telling me he's a homosexual?
I suppose so. For
Ah.
layman's terms.
Indeed. So, to put it bluntly, he's leaving her, or she's leaving him, because he prefers the sausage instead of clam.
Well, I can't imagine she'd be very happy to find that the man she's chosen to spend her entire life with never had any real feelings for her.
And I'm sure he could possibly still love her, just maybe doesn't want to pop it inside her.
No, love her, or maybe it's a murder motivated through the passion of romance.
Madam, you do quite love to over-dramatize things.
I bet Ed found another man.
Another man? Do you have an idea of who this other man could be?
Some hot hunk of meat, I'll tell you that much, honey.
Well, can you be more specific? I need to question myself as well.
I don't know. You tell me.
Ma'am, you're not really useful right now. Please, can you just tell me who it is? Who was Edward
Well-
fucking?
He and Ricardo have been spending an awful lot of time together.
Ricardo.
Notice.
Who was that?
Yes. That was the janitor.
The janitor.
Sexy janitor.
Remember,
Oh
don't you
my
remember?
god. I don't look at the janitor. I'm gonna be amazingly honest with you.
You don't think it was him?
It could be. Maybe he was jealous because he's, you know, King Cat. That's me. Sorry. Edward was like, hey, maybe I'm not gonna leave my wife or my kids or something like that. And maybe he was like, how dare you? I love you. I'll not let you be straight. And stabbed him with a gay knife.
Colonel Mustard, as you walk out of the room, Stuart kind of runs after you and taps you on the shoulder one more time as you guys are outside the door.
As he does that, Colonel Mustard turns around with a fist raised because it was Colonel, and then notices it was him, and then stops and goes, "Oh!"
And you know how I only there's one more detail I didn't want to say was Lacey in the room. Yesterday at dinner, I swear I saw Lacey put something in Maribel's drink.
Hmm.
I mean Emily's
Thank you for
drink.
this information.
I misspoke.
What did the thing look like?
Well, she had it in a little dropper, so I couldn't see, but it was a pale blue color. And she just reached over Emily's dish and squeezed it. A single drop came out, fell into Emily's tea.
Fell into whose tea?
Emily,
Emily.
the daughter.
Yes.
As I said, the gay knife. Just like as a door swings open and close. As I knife gay.
Yeah,
Easy for you to say.
of course. Then there was the thing with David last night. I believe he's been sneaking out at night. I think he did it again last night. It must have been like 2, 3 in the morning, and I heard him outside my room rummaging through the cutlery drawers again.
Your
Hello?
silence means everything, Lacey. So as I was saying.
Did you not hear what I said?
No, I heard what you said. I don't know if he did.
Who, me?
Yes.
I didn't. I'm out of the room, aren't I?
You are.
Yes. Would you like to recap real quick what just happened, Jake?
Yeah, sorry, my brain did its
Stuart
thing.
ran after Colonel Mustard and gave you a little bit more information, and then I jumped back to
Yeah.
Lacey and King Ketchup.
Ah, yes. Okay, good. So, Lacey, anyways, I did actually realize it was jump back. I thought it was just a door opening and closing. But,
I gotcha.
yes, that's my bad. So, Lacey, do you have any definitive proof or evidence as the new gods say for things?
Well, as I said before, David was up quite late. I believe Theo also got up.
Hmm.
You know, he's my husband, so I notice when he gets up. But I believe he just went to the restroom. He was only gone
Ma'am.
for about 5 minutes. Yes.
If you can be, as the children say, 100 with me, would you or do you have any inclination or idea if your husband could be the killer? Not.
Oh, absolutely not.
Is he a
He would
pacifist
never
or
do such a
something?
thing. Oh yes, he's quite.
Indeed.
He
Explain. Expand
usually
upon this.
when the dog is here,
Mm.
he'll give him treats and such. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
He wouldn't
You
hurt a
guys would
dog,
know-
and therefore he
You
cannot
guys
murder
would
a
know
man.
that the dog has been missing for a few days.
But Hasn't the dog been missing, ma'am?
Well, yes. I'm sure he'll come back.
Where,
He just ran off.
where did you bury that dog again?
We couldn't find him. He ran off.
Really? Where do you think he ran off to?
Oh well, I don't know. He was there one day and gone the next. No one really saw where he went.
Interesting. Interesting, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But Theo, he would not. He would never do anything like that.
I
He couldn't
appreciate your
hurt a
honesty,
fly.
madam. I
Of
appreciate
course, yes.
your aid, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I just cannot talk to you anymore as I am busy.
Oh well, that's quite all right. I'm sure. I'm sure that Fernan has something to talk to me about. I'll go find him, why don't I? And with that, she just leaves the kitchen.
Absolutely, I shall go look for Colonel Must. She doesn't give a fuck. I'm gonna go look for Colonel Mustard. Stepping out as well.
General Grape, is that what you called yourself?
Grenadine.
Grenavian Grape. What are you doing right now?
Grandin Grape. I am snooping around with my magnifying glass, looking at every single speck of dust. I am lifting every little
junior
piece of
detective.
like paper.
What kind of so what room are you looking? So there's the living room that goes straight into the kitchen and the dining hall, which is where they went. To your right is a hall that leads to the bedrooms for the servants.
I'm gonna go to the servants.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a few bedrooms. There's ones for like the lower servants and ones for the higher servants.
I'm gonna go lower.
Okay, sure. So there's a few beds in here. Everyone has a box at the foot of their bed where they can keep their valuables. But these boxes are all locked, of course.
Valuable unlocked.
Make a perception check for me.
That's a natural 15.
15. Let's see. Stuart, you do notice, you may not have noticed this before, but he has several other boxes under his bed, similarly to the ones at the foot of the bed, but these are a little bit larger, and they're also locked. But the lock seems different than the standard issue that was given to all the servants. These are probably his own possessions.
Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can you repeat that again? Let me just. I'm writing things down
So
and stuff like
under
I'm
Stuart,
like setting up my little area right now.
Stuart the cook, under his bed, he has two large long crates that are much bigger than the lock boxes at the base of everyone's bed, with different locks that likely were not given to him by the mayor when he was hired. These are probably his own possessions.
Hmm. Can I do a further inspection of the lock to see if it's something that's? I mean, I don't have any thieves' tool, but is there anything
Make
I
an
can use?
investigation check to see what kind to get more details.
How intricate this thing is. That is 9 plus 2, 11.
11. The lock doesn't look too sturdy or exceptionally hard to pick. It's a pretty average lock. Probably a little easier even than the ones that were given to everyone for the normal lock boxes.
I am going to. Actually, what do I have? Can I try something? Can I use like a dagger to kind of like pry it open?
Yes, make a strength check.
Oh, good. The one thing I'm really shitty at.
Or athletics, whichever one's better.
With the negative, none. Let's see. That is a 12.
12. You are actually able to pry it open.
Oh, look at
You
that.
jam it in there and fumble with it for a bit. It makes a significant amount of noise, but you do pry it open. It finally opens with like a, and the lid pops open, and you find it's a long black box, maybe 5 feet long, 3 feet wide, and it just has a red velvet casing and several intricate weapons laying inside this red velvet. There's a long, ornate broadsword with gems in the hilt. There's a simple, rusty cleaver. There's a golden rapier, some knives, throwing axes, and the other one's still locked.
So would I have expected the body to know what like killed him or an idea that killed him to like see
You
if
were
anything in the
told
box?
that there was an axe through his chest.
Okay, and I'm not seeing any axes there. Um. Okay, I'm gonna close that one up, and I'm going to check the
Now,
other.
because you broke it, the lock open, you can't lock it again.
Oh no, I don't want to lock that again.
Okay.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna break the other one.
Okay, strength check or athletics.
That is a 18.
18, you pop this one open easily. In this one, you find some fairly damning evidence. Once again, there are several ornate weapons. However, there is an indentation that looks like it could hold an ornate battle axe, which seems to be missing.
So what is the cook's name again?
Stewart.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna close it up. Obviously, it's broken, so that's kind of like gone. So I'm gonna tuck everything under it. I'm just gonna tuck everything away, so it looks like nothing was touched. I can't do anything with the locks. I'm going to see if I can find Stewart. I'm gonna look for him. I'm guessing he's probably in the kitchen.
Yes, and we'll actually move over now back to King Ketchup and Colonel Mustard. Where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do? I think Isaac put some of the leads and information you guys got in the one of the channels here.
Yeah, I saw that.
By the way, I need to get water and go to the bathroom, so he'll be back in a bit.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, if you want, we could just keep going with.
Yeah, let's do that and wait for him.
All right, so Granavian Grape. You want to go over to the kitchen? When you head there, you would probably come across Colonel Mustard and King Ketchup. And if
Do
you
I
head
know them very well?
I mean, you've been
probably
working alongside them.
Yeah. Okay.
Colonel Mustard, I must say, I do believe this is that one grapey fuck.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, let me talk to you, guys.
Yes, calm down. Fuck, I'm gonna blow some smoke in his face with some weed.
Wow, that is absolutely rude. Let me talk to you guys.
Chill, yes.
We're trying.
Okay, great. Listen, open your ears. Awesome. So I found some compelling evidence. Ask me what?
Get to the point,
At
Junior.
this point,
What's
the
the
door to
evidence?
kitchen opens and Stewart steps out.
Guys, Stewart!
I couldn't help it over here. You know
I
who
gotta
killed
talk
you.
to you first. Yes. Do me a favor. Stand in the middle of all of us.
Watch why.
Okay.
I'm very scared.
I suppose so. Make a persuasion check.
This voice came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, guys.
I love it.
It's very different contrast to the
Persuasion?
Condiment Brothers.
Yes, persuasion.
The condiment crew.
Okay.
Yes.
That is
Indeed.
17.
17. I suppose so. And he walks over to stand in the middle of you three.
Hey.
Can't help but feel this is a little bit accusatory.
Hello, Stewart.
No,
I have no
nothing.
idea what's going on.
Yeah, I'm with Ketchup on this one.
I
We have
have
not said
literally
one
just
word
walked
yet.
up.
Listen to me, goddammit.
Yes, get to the fucking point, Grape. I'm about to slap you.
Fuck
I'm
you.
about to laugh
God damn it. Listen, what I'm gonna say is, this guy right here, under his bed, there looks like an axe that's missing. In his cases,
One of
under
my
his bed,
wait, one of my weapons is missing.
yes,
Which
and there's
one?
an axe.
Which one?
A very ornate axe, I will say.
Which one? The big ones or the little one?
And Halfling, I'd like to speak to Stuart. Is there a reason for that?
Well, I mean, yes, they're very valuable. I've been collecting them all my life.
And
He does have a lot of weapons. I will not lie to you guys.
if I show you
A
the
lot of
one that's
weapons in there.
inside of the man, could you identify if it is yours?
Inside of Ed? I
Yes.
suppose I could. But
'Cause,
I
that
don't
is-
think anyone's allowed in the bedroom at the moment.
Well, I think we can talk our way in, my friend. I say this in common. I think we'll talk our way in, my friend. Let's take him up to identify the axis inside Ed. I do believe that is
Excellent
his.
idea. Let's go.
I suppose
All
so.
right. I
Okay.
can maybe use my famous Colonel Mustard charm.
That is the most shittiest idea I heard all day. Let's figure this out.
I got that King
Hey,
Ketchup charm
don't
and that
doubt my
Colonel
charm.
Mustard charm. We are very charming fellows.
Yes,
Yes, indeed.
as charming as an alligator. Let's go.
Indeed, they're very
I
charming.
would
Do you
be
see
very
how good they are at boots?
Can we get going,
Exactly.
please, if you don't mind?
Indeed.
Yes, I promise you, we're trying to
um,
get there.
I would like to cast as they're leaving. Never mind. Actually, I'll wait.
Okay, so you
I'm
guys
kidding.
lead. You guys lead Stuart upstairs to Ed's bedroom. You would know Suzanne's been sleeping in one of the guest rooms, seeing as they are getting a divorce. There's a guard stationed outside of Ed's bedroom. The door is currently closed, and as you guys approach, the guard just kind of watches you walk up. Can I help you?
Hello. The name is Colonel. Wait, I'm not Colonel. My name is King Ketchup, and I'm here.
Certain of your own identity.
I'm so sorry. I've worked with my brother here, the condiment brother. He's introduce yourself.
I'm Colonel Mustard, ex-general.
Ex-general indeed. And I am but a mere ex-druid, now wizard, who seeks to raise tomatoes to be the finest of warriors. And I'm yet to fully do it.
That's all lovely,
He
but
does a damn good job at it.
I do. Sometimes they talk back.
that's excellent. If you won't mind moving along, this is evidence in here.
Indeed. Well, if you do remember, your commander said King Ketchup, and my associate, Colonel Mustard, have access to investigations.
Yes, and you just being that defensive makes me curious about you.
Would you shut the hell up, Grape?
I was on the station here this morning.
I would like to, sir. I'd like to persuade you. I'm about to slap your ass. I'd like to persuade you, in order to remember.
My ass.
I would like to strike him upon the cheek backhandedly.
Which one?
What the heck?
I allow it. I just
On the face.
You know,
Yep.
going
Oh,
well.
cool. On the face. Just.
You feel a slap.
On the face, gotcha.
God damn, it's been a while. Thank you.
Oh god, I don't like that it did something for you.
Well, I can't say I didn't see that coming.
I hardly think you're the ones that the captain would
Please,
want to investigate.
I would like to persuade you otherwise.
Okay, yeah, roll persuasion. Your key word usage is very indicative of your intentions.
Oh, yes. 23, sir.
Oh, well, come right in. And he opens the door.
Thank you. But don't let him, and I point to Grape, in. He wasn't there.
Oh.
Only me and Colonel Mustard.
I understand, sir. That is completely fair. And with that, you guys and Stuart walks in, and then the guard closes the door and just looks at you, Grape. Move along. Thank you.
Fuck faces.
We'll be out in a second. Stuart,
I've heard worse.
look at this
Fuck
dead
you
guy.
all.
Yes, so You guys walking in.
Yes.
The mayoral bedroom is a simple. It has a large, elegant king bed. With obviously there's 2 spots for someone to lay down, but only one of them is taken.
Oh,
With the
no.
mayor, a large ornate axe, a black handle wrapped in leather, and a golden blade with
Phew.
silver linings. And on the other side of the room is a large glass double door with a balcony that faces the rising sun.
Well, I pull my fanny pack from my fanny pack, my leather gloves, and I don them. And as I go, all right, steward, as I pull the axe from Edward, does this appear to be
Pull it
one of
out?
yours? Yes, indeed. I am a detective, thank you.
We're not gonna analyze. We're not gonna examine the angle.
Well, I already examined it. I know it's a 38-degree angle. I like to reinsert it. See, right there. Exactly. Thank you, Colonel.
It kind of tilts over and it falls flat.
Shit. I like to hold
Some
it.
fresh blood pours out of the body.
Oh, indeed. This has appeared to be your axe. Either way, steward.
His face kind of goes white. Yes,
The worst.
that would be mine.
Indeed. Good. No, what do I do now? Do I kill him with it, or I like a colonel?
It wasn't.
No,
You must understand.
I'm sure we can get more.
I know that's my axe.
More out of this man.
Ah, well, I like to intimidate him. Tell us everything.
Roll intimidation.
Hold on. I pull you aside. I say sidebar. And
Yes.
I like wrap my arm around you and I say, okay, I think we should go for a sort of a good cop, bad cop type thing. So like,
Indeed.
you be really aggressive.
I'll be a
and
great
be
cop.
down
Oh.
with him and try to- Dude, no, what?
Excuse
I
me.
mean,
What?
You could still be a great cop, just like be a
What are you
bad
guys
cop.
talking about?
Oh,
What are you
indeed.
talking
I
about?
turn around with the 19 and say, I'll slam the axe into the bed. If you interrupt me again, next time will be your fucking head.
What is it? Make an intimidation check.
19.
19. Okay. Yes, sir. I apologize.
Exactly. Sit down, boy.
He kind of backs up and raps on the door 3 times.
I'm gonna walk up to it and put my hand. So, boy, tell me everything you know.
I don't know much. I as I said before, yesterday I spent all day cooking in the kitchen. I made the meals for everyone.
I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck, toss him to Colonel Mustard, and say, try me again. Tell me what I want to hear.
And as he's thrown to Mustard, I kind of like catch him in my hands, and then I bring him under my arm, just like in a like friendly kind of embrace type thing, like just have my arm around him. I say, now listen, Stewie. Can I call you Stewie? Too bad. So
Make a persuasion check. I just
Alright.
want to know what kind of vibe he gets from you.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was whether or not I could call him Stewie. Let me find his surface. 18. And then plus.
He looks
something.
a little bit relieved at being caught in your big burly arms.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't like that.
Why is everybody kinky in his fucking game?
Now, if you can keep it in your pants for long enough, I would just like to say, my associate here, my brother, he indeed.
I like to lean up against the
I don't want
door.
him to hurt you. You what?
I would be inclined to agree, sir.
Oh, I can't promise what my friend here will do if you don't give us the information we so desire.
I start puffing on the
But I
pipe.
can tell you that I would like to get you a glass of water or something to make you feel more comfortable. Is that all right? Here, sit on this bed here. And he kind of like motions him over towards the bed.
Right. That's all right. I'll remain standing if that's all right.
Well, your legs are shaking and you're about to fall on your ass. So either
You see
sit down
a
on the
little
floor or
bit
you
of
sit on the
urine
bed.
dripping down his leg.
Now that's just disgusting.
Yeah, aren't you concerned that we might be terminating a crime scene?
Quickly, Colonel, we have to question him just, before he continues pissing on the crime scene.
No, all right. Oh dear God. All right. Stewie, do you have anything that you're not telling us?
No,
'Cause it seems to me that you're hiding something.
I assure you, I am hiding nothing. there's all that I can remember that is of significance is that I saw Tio come in from the back door with fresh meat from the butcher. Other than that, I've been cooking. As far as alibis, there hasn't been anyone else in the kitchen except for when I had a couple of people come in to help me with dishes. I believe it was Abel and Maribel yesterday around after
Abel
lunch.
and Maribel.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
around lunch.
So no one's there to.
Last time I continue.
I was say no one's there to cover your ass then. If you're actually in the kitchen the
Wait,
entire
wait,
time.
I have something that can help. If you'll take me down to the servants' quarters, I have some gear from back when I used to do adventuring.
Real
I
quick,
believe
any weapons on you, toss them to the floor.
I have nothing on me, sir.
Pat him down, Colonel.
Any
I'll be the
knives?
judge of that.
Make an
He goes
investigation
up.
check.
I trust
Alright,
Colonel.
He goes up. He goes straight for the dick. No.
With my +7, I trust him instead of me.
8 plus.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God, -2. So.
Oh fuck! What?
I mean, he's the halfling, so you kind of have to like bend down, get on your knees to like. It's really awkward, and you're just kind of the whole time concentrating on how awkward this situation is, rather than actually focusing on patting him down. But
Okay.
What do you
eventually
think,
you're
Colonel?
like, all right, I don't think he has anything. I think that's quite. Like, thank you.
All right. I don't think he has anything.
Come here, boy. I want to give you a good old high five.
That's all right.
I give him a high five. I'm like, don't worry, don't be nervous. We're still friends here. We're just making sure you're not armed.
I understand.
Now come with us. Come on.
All right, you guys open the door.
Actually,
Like,
wait. Colonel, do you want to investigate the scene itself? One of us should. Would you like to take him to the servants while I investigate the scene?
I think that's best, as Colonel Mustard has an intelligence score of 7, so.
I have a +7, so.
Of intelligence. Okay.
Not to intelligence
like-
investigation, but +5 to intelligence.
Okay. My investigation is -2, because I have
Oof.
7 intelligence.
Oof. I trust
Just, like,
you, though.
In retrospect, doing that for this campaign was probably a dumb idea, but it'll make it interesting. And I'm
It's
gonna
funny
start
so
playing it
far.
Dumber now. All right. So.
Are you guys?
Yeah,
You're heading
Stewie,
toward
why
where?
don't we? What?
Are you taking him to the servants' quarters? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, Colonel will be taking him to the servants. I'll be investigating the crime scene.
Okay, sure. So we'll do Colonel first then.
And why am I taking him to the servants' quarters again?
This is really in character of you. That's a good one. That's a good one.
My head will stick
Good
out.
joke.
You'll be taking him there, like leaning
I have
into your bushy
Good stuff that
ears.
might be helpful
From
from when I used to do adventuring.
Make sure he doesn't
Ah, yes,
either
that's right.
bribes
All right, come on
us
with me.
or okay.
As they walk out, Grape, you and the guard get a quick glimpse into the room where you see the body is now bent and distorted. This bloody axe has been removed and is now embedded into this wooden bed frame a few inches deep. And there's a fresh puddle of urine on the floor that it definitely smells of urine.
Guard,
God.
manacle that man. I point to Steward. He's
and
throwing a
Stewart walks
fit.
out, and the guard just looks in, his jaw drops, and his eyes go white. Oh, I'm gonna be fired.
Throw that
My
man.
God! God, do you know what just happened here? These guys are fucking geniuses.
What do you? I thought.
I can only imagine what they did to figure out what they're
I'm just
doing
gonna
here.
slowly close the door. Leave
He grabs the
King
bridge of his nose.
Ketchup
and
real
just starts
quick.
shaking.
Just leave King Ketchup, sir.
And with that, Colonel Mustard and Stewart, you guys head downstairs to the commoners' rooms or the servants' quarters. You walk down. Is there anything you want to say while you guys are walking? Just awkward silence.
What
I kind of want the awkward silence to just kind of like do, just
Yeah,
to
so you guys-
kind of get him nervous.
You guys walk for the first few seconds, and he just kind of glances up at you every few seconds, and eventually, you're about halfway there. He goes, "So, I don't believe we've gotten to meet. I'm Stuart Greenfoot. I used to. You got any kids or anything? Nothing. No.
Funny how I said nope, indicating for you to shut up. And
Oh,
you kept going.
I apologize. I thought you were the nice one of the two.
In that room, I was. I don't think you understand. I'm nice in the bedroom, but not outside of it.
well, we are
I'm
heading
nice
back
when
to
I
your
have to
bedrooms.
be.
So, and with that, you guys arrive at the servants' quarters. You guys enter, and Stuart kind of looks at you, awaiting permission to walk over to his bed and the lockbox at the base of it.
What are you looking at me for? Just go to your bed and open the lockbox.
Yeah, yes, sir. And he runs over and takes a key ring off of his waist, fumbles through the keys, drops it at one point, then picks it back up, fumbles again, looks up at you. You see sweat dripping down his face. He sticks the lock into the lockbox and opens it, rifles through it. There's several bags. There's some vials along the top. There's a knife. There's a couple books. And he reaches through, fumbles through the bag. He's not here, not here. Goes along the vials at the top, tapping his finger along each one as if counting. This one, yes, this one. And he takes it out. It's a slightly green vial of liquid, and with the he takes a needle out from one of the bags and sticks it through the cork and draws the syringe back, filling it with this green liquid. And he hands it to you. This is truth serum. It's not always reliable, but it was something that came in handy back when I used to adventure. This is the last dose I have, but hopefully it could work. Just know it can be deceived if one is of strong enough will. And go ahead and add truth serum to your inventory.
All right.
It should be under the equipment tab.
Oh, it's an actual thing? Dang, I was
It
just
is.
gonna name it True Juice. Yep. Alrighty.
If we're being honest, I don't think it's Stuart. I just want to fuck with him.
No, I'm right there with you. I don't think that it was him because of how squirrely he's being, and also just because it's
We just got true
That's
serum for
easy.
someone else. We'll pretend to put like gravy in a fucking cup and be like, here,
Can you
drink it,
imagine-
bitch.
Can you imagine being handed truth serum and then stab him in the neck right away? Did you kill him?
I'm not gonna lie, I considered it.
We are the murderers.
Well,
We're not good
That
people.
fun shit don't work around here, bucko.
All right, Stuart.
It is
I'm
worth
gonna
noting
take you with.
this is not the typical vial of truth serum, which functions by being ingested. This type has to be injected.
You gotta stab him.
I assumed that from the needle on the syringe. What do you
Yeah.
think? I'm an idiot? What's his name again?
Stuart.
Stewie. You think I'm
That's
an
close
idiot,
enough.
Stewie?
No, sir. If you don't mind, may I?
Well, you would be one of few.
He kind of nervously taps his leg.
All right.
But
Well,
you-
I don't think it's you because you gave me this here, tell the truth juice and stuff, and so I don't think that you would have given me that because, you would expect if you were lying because then just get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Let's
And
get
he
the
immediately
fuck out.
runs past you, full on dashing. And then we're gonna run over to Grape. Is there
Wait,
anything
hold
you
on.
want? Oh, sorry.
Did any of his sweat fall on the ground?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
he kinda,
you
like-
should take the rest of his bag too.
Do what?
Take the
He
rest of his
closed it and
bag.
locked it again.
Oh fuck.
I didn't say that, but yeah, he did close it. He didn't leave it
Oh
open.
well, I have. Do you have knock?
Alright,
Just
well-
look up.
He just Colonel Mustard just kind of kind of stoops down and kind of flicks his finger through the sweat and then looks at it and then puts it on his tongue and goes and then walks away.
All right,
That is disgusting.
cool.
That was fucking gross.
Grape.
There was
Uh.
no significance to that move whatsoever. In his brain was, I wonder how this tastes, or I've seen people do this, so I guess it might be worth something.
All right then.
Grape. Is there anything you want to do? Right as Mustard walks out of the room, you're just kind of sitting here. Is there anything you want to take care of? Anything you want to investigate?
So I see the body, and I'm
For a
gonna walk
split
up.
second, yeah.
Yep. Do you mind if I just take one look at it? I promise I do not want to tinkle over there either.
Make a persuasion check. You're gonna have to beat the persuasion check that Ketchup got to tell him not to let you in, which was 23, I believe. I don't even know if that's possible for you to roll that.
I have a +6 to persuasion.
You might get it. You might get it. We'll see what happens.
22.
Well, I'm afraid I've been told not to let you in by 2 people now. So
You're telling me the 2 people that took the knife, the weapon out of him, pissed around there, have better and more credentials than I do. When I told you I don't want to do any of, you know what? Doesn't matter. I walk away.
okay, is there anywhere you want to go in particular? Anyone you want to talk to?
And then I come right back. By the way, you are gonna get fired. I will make sure to let them know.
Okay,
Have a good
just
day.
Go in. Leave me be.
I'm sorry.
The crime
Thank you.
scene's already been absolutely tarnished, so
Are you kidding me?
why don't we just unlock the door and let everyone in? And with that, he unlocks the door, opens it, and just walks out of the manor.
Okay, cool.
Smart guy.
So I would like my 1 minute before he comes in.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
So I would like to go and investigate Edward first.
Okay, what do you?
Check out
Yeah,
how
what-
he do a medicine check. See did he die from anything
fucker.
else, and the axe is placed
Piece of
afterwards,
shit.
or?
Yeah, make a medicine check. Yeah,
Awesome. That's a
exactly what I
24.
was gonna do too.
24.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, looking at him, he looks pale, paler than you remember, and more gaunt even. You do recall yesterday. He said something about not feeling well, tired, and a little bit nauseous, and he spent a significant portion of the day in his room.
I'd like to take a vial and pull just a little bit of blood.
Yeah. Okay. Interestingly enough, I guess you could just scoop it up from the gaping hole in his chest. Sure.
Yeah, just a little,
It's mostly coagulated, but you scrape a little bit in.
I could still use magic on this. That's fine.
And then Grape walks in at this. You hear the door click and the guards sigh and walk off.
I'm gonna ever so quietly control flames to sear the top of it.
The top of what?
The wound, just to fuck it up for Grape.
Okay. Sure. I think, yeah, okay, go, yeah.
And just oops, oh shit, hello there. What's up, Grape?
I do investigation on the body right away.
Okay, roll it.
I'm gonna
Investigation.
hide my vial.
Medicine would be looking for something wrong with the actual individual. Investigation would be looking for something on the person.
I'm looking for something all around him that seems out of the ordinary.
So that'd be
Okay, yeah.
investigation.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna tuck the vial into my bag, and I'd like to look at is there any exits, windows and shit?
That is 21.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, him
So
first.
as I described before, there's that balcony. With the 21, you do notice a single muddy footprint leading up to the bed from the direction of the balcony.
So there's no other window besides the balcony.
No, there is
Okay.
not.
I follow the footprints over the balcony.
That balcony.
Interesting.
The balcony is glass doors that cover almost that entire wall. So that kind of is the window.
I see. In that
I'm gonna
case,
make my way to. I'm
great.
gonna follow
What did
the
you find?
Window.
I'm gonna follow him.
1 second. I'm gonna ignore him and keep looking.
You walk
I'll
over to
message
the
him.
balcony.
You really are a prick.
You walk over to the balcony, opening the doors and peering over the
Following
edge. You see it has a decorative vine trellis coming up to the balcony that could have potentially been cloned.
Do you think
But
that's a
other than
druid?
that, it's grass. It's all just grass. You don't see any footprints.
Mr. Grape, may I share a
look
theory
up.
with you?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
I am doing something, but I guess so.
So
I work better alone.
I've heard this theory that Theodore may have done something. He's been acting suspicious, and he's a gardener. So what if the gardener set up vines, a ladder, and he could have stolen Stewart's acts and blah blah blah, etc. Try to frame him. What do you think?
Interesting. I still want to take a look and weigh out all the possibilities before I fall to that.
At this point, you hear the door creak open behind you as a very, very handsome lad. He looks Hispanic in origin. He has dark tan skin, rippling, bulging muscles. He's actually shirtless right now.
I'm
and
gonna
he's holding
roll
mop.
a charisma saving throw. Does a 13 make me not attracted to him?
No.
Fuck.
You would have to roll like a 42.
Oh, he's hot.
Yeah, very.
Colonel Mustard is making his way back to the.
Yeah, you see this individual leaning through the door, but all that you can see is
My
his supple
God!
bosom sticking out in your direction.
I can.
Yes,
Colonel
and
Mustard, do
he's
you see
wearing
this
a
fine
speedo.
ass?
He quickly adjusts his pants.
A speedo
The
with
Chester
some
of Mark
kind of-
Anthony's is handsome.
A speedo with the symbol of an American flag, which none of you would recognize.
That foreign
You
flag.
guys would know this as Ricardo, and he's the janitor.
I like to walk
I
in,
would
step
recognize
right back
the
on
flag.
it.
You do? Oh wait, you do.
Remember? Because of. Yeah.
Hmm?
Gosh dang it.
So I see him and I go, God bless America.
That's America's
Hey,
ass.
Hey, I couldn't help notice that the door was left open. You mind if I clean up in here a little bit?
Please do not clean up my crime scene, sir. I'm so sorry, but could you just
My
please not?
apologies,
Thank you.
Of course.
You fine ass.
He
I
takes
appreciate
his
it.
mop and turns around with the bounce of his hips, jiggling his supple bosom,
Ah,
and saunters off down the hall. A
Colonel.
single bead of sweat flies off into your direction, Colonel Mustard, landing
Colonel.
on the tip of your nose.
Colonel.
He takes it off his nose, looks at it for a few seconds, and then puts it on his tongue and goes,
Oh God, that's disgusting. I hate when you do that shit. You know that.
And you trust
but
him more than
it
me.
gets
Perfect.
results.
Fair enough, Colonel. Was he or was he not a hot piece of ass?
I am strictly and profusely attracted to women,
I same.
but damn.
Exactly. I am very superficially confused.
DM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I leave the balcony, I want to do one last investigation around like the upper, like basically if anything could come from the top, sides, around, or anything like that, other than the bottom.
Yeah, go for it.
That is an unnatural 20.
Interestingly enough, looking up, you see the roof is lined with kind of a it's like a decorative stone carving that has some pokey bits, and one of the pokey bits has a little bit of blood on it, a dark maroon blood. Not bright red, maroon.
I want to take that as a sample, but carefully kind of like. Do I
You'd have
anything
to climb
put it?
up there. It's like 15 to 20 feet above you.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go up
Okay,
there.
make an athletics check.
I don't even acknowledge it. I'm not paying attention to him anymore. We're talking about that ass.
You could do acrobatics, sure.
Thank you. That is a 16.
All right, yeah, you hop up there and scoop some into a little vial.
You said it was dark, like dark blood.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like maroon colored, but it was still wet. This wasn't coagulated blood. It seems to just be this color.
Okay. So it looks pretty fresh, is what you're saying.
It is fairly fresh, yes. Maybe a few hours.
I go back down and I talk to the guys. Guys, I get you don't like me, but I'm gonna talk to you in my serious, calm voice. This is me, calm. I found blood up there. Fresh blood. I show him the vial.
All the way up there?
Yes.
I
Very
could.
unique stones and vines up there, and I found it on one of the thorns.
I would like to try to jump up there.
Okay, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Well, one is a -2, the other is a +1, so this is gonna be wonderful. That is A beautiful 11.
11. You start to climb up, but about halfway up, you grab onto what you think is a sturdy-looking brick, and it shifts, and you fall backwards.
Oh,
Towards
I
the
throw
balcony.
my. I want to react and throw my sword into the brick for him to grab, like just basically so it doesn't slip off that much.
Make an attack roll. Don't add anything to it because this would be an improvised attack as you're throwing the sword.
So just this a D20.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That is 15.
15. Okay.
Actually, it's a rapier, not a. Yeah, it's a rapier, not what's it called.
As you start to fall, catch up, a rapier embeds itself in the brick in the mortar next to you with a drrrr, and I need you to make a dex save
Oh, God.
to try to grab it.
That is a 15.
15, you grab the rapier, and with that, you're able to swing back onto the balcony.
Yeah, thank you very much. Grape, you have 1 respect points with me.
I still hate you.
Thank you. I appreciate
But I
that.
do not want to see you fall or get hurt. That's important that you and him stay alive and figure this out with me.
Absolutely.
I
So,
appreciate that.
Colonel, take control. I'm tired now.
All right. I'd like to sweep the room to check if is there anything really valuable in the room.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll for that. There's a dresser that probably belongs to Suzanne, with some jewelry and stuff on the desk and in the drawers. There's a few paintings that look like they might be valuable. And then the mayor has like a fancy watch, a wristwatch, and that's about it.
Okay. Is there anything that looks to have been stolen in this room?
Make an investigation check.
I got an unnatural 0.
Oh my God.
You have no way to tell, really.
No.
All right then. I look around and I start to kind of zone out, and I kind of come back to it and I go, oh, Mr. Grape.
Yes.
There seems to be many valuable things around here in this area, which leads me to believe that since there are still a lot of valuable things left, something has been stolen. Because there are valuable things, and so eventually one would get taken.
I think I just had an aneurysm listening to you, but
I had a stroke halfway through that.
I commend you though for trying. Yes. But
Yeah.
very curious enough, nothing has been so basically nothing seems to be disturbed
Roll
valuable wise. Like
investigation.
before I activate
I'm pretty sure that this wasn't like that like there wasn't any robbery, but Mustard is freaking stupid. So
yeah. No worries, I'm playing off it pretty. Investigation. That's a nat 20, and I screenshot that.
There's a big piece of paper taped to the dresser that says, "Whoever has been stealing my jewelry, please return it."
Oh, that is very. It seems like someone's been constantly coming and stealing here, and he felt the need to write a very, by the way, very well written note. So I'm gonna take a mental note. I'm gonna actually write that down. Someone's been stealing. I don't think that's too important, but it may come in handy a little bit later. Perfect. Okay, and then. Okay, so you're not totally wrong, and it may came off really bad, but I get what you're saying. Nothing seems to be disturbed here, but I found this note that said this, and I basically read it out to him. Since he didn't see, I found it, so basically he's caught up with me, and then I'll just let him know. So, I want to figure out maybe who is this guy that's been going in and out, or women. I don't discriminate. Anyone's going to be a villain, and try to zero down on who did this murder.
You guys turn around and you
Alright.
see King Ketchup is asleep on the other side of the bed. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm back. Catch me up,
There's
please.
tales of how smart you are and how intelligent, and I admire that about you. But jeez, guy.
I am literally not even messing with you. I forgot to mention this.
Once
92.
again, another figure comes into the door.
Oh, 92?
Yes, hello.
And a gnome?
Yes. Oh, and gnome years. Sorry, that's like 290.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think that.
Sorry, 290 then. Sorry, like gnomish years.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, gnomes live longer. My bad.
Another figure crosses the door. This one, a young man, human, about 20 years old. You would recognize this as David, who is the son of
son?
Eduardo. Yes. And he just kind of knocks on the door frame, looking and seeing you guys laying on the bed, the room trashed, and you all just arguing. Pardon me,
Oh, hello there, boy.
you guys, you're investigating, right?
Indeed.
Surprisingly enough, yes.
I'm yet to be updated about what's recently discovered as I was occupied. But other than that, how can we help you, boy? Colonel, take over.
Oh, well, it seems like there's someone stealing jewelry. That's really all you missed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Have you heard anything about someone stealing multiple times from him?
That's that.
No, actually, no one has been doing that.
Great.
And with
Sound
that,
little-
he turns, starts to walk away.
I walk
Now,
up to him.
hold on there, boy.
Oh,
Why are you so quick to head out?
Oh, I just wanted to see if. Well, I saw the guard walk out, so I was wondering if this room was still being monitored.
Now, what were you coming in here for?
Well,
Exactly.
I wanted to make sure that my father's body would be properly maintained for the funeral. That is
Oh,
all.
it's weird. I don't
make
entirely
what's
believe
your-
you.
You do notice a bit of a shadow around his left eye. Kind of a faint purplish tint.
Your eye okay, boy?
Oh yes,
Does your face hurt?
it's fine.
It's killing
I
me.
had an altercation with a bandit in the road a few days back.
A bandit.
Yes,
Huh.
a thief.
That's some
Oh,
tough.
he attempted to rob me.
thief.
So, but
did you let the guards know? Did you let anyone know?
Yeah.
well, no, I didn't see any reason to trouble them. I'm sure they're very busy with the disappearing women.
What race is this guy?
He's human.
Okay, not that race is important, because it isn't. But could I
Why?
could I look around? Could I like try to examine to see if he's bleeding anywhere?
Yeah, investigation.
Okay, oh God! All right.
You made this character, dude.
10.
A 10. You don't see any blood.
I'm gonna pick up what he's putting down. I'm gonna walk up and like take like a little like a needle and like kind of shake his hand. It's good to meet, and I actually poke him in his hand. Well, it's good to see you, poke.
Rolled a hit.
Oh, I was gonna see if he was hurt from like. Never mind.
I mean, I feel like
I
this
was
is a
trying-
character regardless.
I thought,
what?
yeah. Either way, my guy's really like suspicious of everything, so he'll do it anyway. Screw
I
it.
feel like this
Fair.
fits his character regardless.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
it. Roll the
Alright.
hit. That
Don't add
is
anything. It's an improvised weapon.
okay. 15. Just flat.
Yeah, you just like stab his elbow with this.
And then I grab his elbow and stare at it.
It bleeds.
What color do I see?
Red, like normal blood.
My
Color.
God, sir, you bleed so well. Sorry about that.
You're crazy.
But that was weird. Like, even I'm willing to admit
I
that,
will
that was
be.
really
I
weird.
will be consulting Fernan on your dismissal from this establishment.
Now hold
Great.
on there, boy.
And you will never find out who did this.
Detective
Great job.
here.
My associate was just trying to do his job. And we found a vial of blood. We needed to see if it belonged to you. Now you best not tell anyone,
How are you
boy.
gonna tell by poking my elbow?
It was fancy blood. Now you shut your yap right now. Now listen to me.
What?
If you tell the housekeeper, you will regret it. Can I roll for? I'm being intimidating.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. 8 plus 5, so that's 13.
13. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Now, what were you really doing in this here room?
I. Well, as I said, I was checking on my father's body.
I'm
I
also sorry about his
roll
death.
the- Oh yes, I'm sorry about my condolences.
Oh
Can
yes.
I
Me too.
roll to figure out if he's lying or not?
Insight check.
I do it insight too as well, just by listening.
Yeah.
in.
Go ahead.
Uh, 5.
You have no idea.
Oh, that checks out. He starts to walk away.
At a +5, another natural 20, and that's gonna be screenshotted right away after the last roll.
Yeah. In fact, not only is he lying, he seems to be eyeing specifically. As soon as he walked in, his eyes immediately darted to the various things that might be valuable around the room, whether it be necklaces, paintings, all the things I described before. He immediately looked at those.
Mustard starts to kind of like take a few steps away because he's fully convinced that this guy's being completely genuine.
So, why would you lie to me dead in my face?
I'm not.
Huh?
I'm not lying to you. I'm being utmost. This AI.
I go to what he's eyeing down, and like I slowly approach him with it.
Yeah, you walk over to the nightstand with the letter and pick up just a simple bracelet, gold trimmed, big purple jewel in the middle, and he just kind of watches you walk out. What is this supposed to mean?
You've been looking at it. Don't you want it?
Oh well. The truth is, you promised not to tell anyone.
Yes.
I I've had some. I have some bad habits.
Mustard hear
Sometimes
any of this?
he kind of yeah, you can hear this. He taps his fingers together, kind of scratches his chin nervously. I sometimes
Can I check his body out to like? Oh wait, no. I'll listen to what he's saying first.
Oh yeah.
No. I don't want to check his body out. Just no. I want to wait till you're done.
So I was gonna say, this entire time that they've been faffing about, can I go back to my medic, like while they're talking to him, do an investigation check, and I start checking out like more about that illness that seems to be affecting him.
Finish this up real quick first.
Sweet.
Yes, I sometimes I go into town. I get a drink and participate in the games there, and the individuals there, they like to put some money on the table when they play. My father's he was very generous with his allowance, but I quickly burnt through that, and I have some money I need to make up for now.
I open the note and show him. I'm guessing this note is for you, and he never knew.
He just kind of looks away.
I'm not here to judge. I promise you.
I'm just in need of a lot of money quickly, I suppose. He points to his eye. They had people come after me.
Mustard at this point walks up and very loudly and like almost belligerently says, "Wait a minute. So you've been saying that you've been gambling on games and stuff at the tavern, and then you had to steal things because you're deeply in debt and then got your face knocked in by these people?"
Not so loud, please.
I put my hand on his shoulders.
But yes,
We all have demons.
Even I heard that
But
one.
I need you to tell me everything you know that you might know. Do you know anyone that did not like
everything
him?
I know. Anyone that did not like him. Let's see.
I'm sure you have seen something being
Oh,
around here.
Yes. Hold on. I'm checking the notes real quick. This isn't him faltering.
Okay.
uh.
Hold on, let me check my notes of my script.
Yes.
Let me see what I'm allowed to say.
The stable boy, Kevin. He. Last night, I couldn't sleep naturally. Anxiety has been keeping me up. But well,
Anxiety about
there's no
what?
reason for me to drop pretenses. I was taking cutlery from the kitchen, and I saw Kevin outside. He was coming back from the woods. He climbed into the window of the servants' quarters, and that's all I saw.
Doesn't he stay in the servants' quarters? Like,
Well, yes,
sleep there?
but he was in the woods. This was in the middle of the night.
Yeah. That's past curfew.
But yes, typically we all are expected to be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Well, I know.
I say we investigate him next. I do believe everything you're saying.
At this point, I jump in like really quickly. Let's give him a pat down. I'ma just start patting his ass down.
Investigation check.
Well, holy golly, that's a 23.
Holy God.
Yeah,
Almost like I should have done that for Stuart.
in his pockets there are a few rings.
I'm gonna put them in my pockets. Is that evidence?
Oh, yes, and then there's a necklace in his other pocket.
Evidence. All right. More. Let's put it in my pocket. More evidence. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, my chick is gold pouch. Evidence.
Yeah, there's a single copper piece.
Oh yes, you're a poor ass. I'm taking that. The entire thing. I just cut it with a rope. Evidence. He's a cheap bitch. I put it in my backpack.
He just kind of looks down sad.
Way to kick him while he's down. I think you
Indeed.
should go.
I agree. Now I'm gonna be moving on my way up to so I'm gonna have done my medical thing, so we can go back to that after you're done. But then I'll start moving my way up towards like the library.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your medicine check.
Sweet. I will.
What are you looking for? Remind me.
Just kind of try to figure out what that illness is that struck him. If there's any other like signs on his back or
you
like
already
his
rolled a
throat.
medicine check, and that's all you could tell. For
All right. Think I do investigation?
Yeah, just on the body.
Yeah.
Go for it.
26.
It seems to be originating from his face.
So possibly
there-
swallowed.
I don't know. But it's as if the veins have kind of his face is paled and the veins have kind of turned black. And it's almost like from the chin down is where it starts.
Can I do a nature check? See if I know any plants that have
Yeah, go for it.
stuff that would do this. Nat 20. Plus 5 in nature as well.
This is not something you would be familiar with from any poisons that you know of.
Damn it.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't want to leave the body without doing one more thing, because he just reminded me of what I want to investigate too as well. I want to investigate if it was something that, like... No, I'm going to actually talk to him first before I investigate to kind of tie it all in.
I'm on my way.
I see
Goodbye.
you looking at... Do you think he was poisoned?
Why would you say that? That sounds a lot like someone's metagaming.
We're actually looking at his throats and things like that.
I was not, sir. I was, in fact, looking through his pockets, trying to see if there's any more evidence.
Make an insight check.
I'll make a deception.
Yeah, go for it.
What's my... There it is.
Where is my phone? Okay, insight. 17.
15 plus 3, 18.
Yeah, you can't really get a beat on what he's saying.
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
It looks like he was stabbed with an axe. I got no idea what you're going on about, Great. And I'm gonna start heading back onto the library.
All right. The library. Yeah, you guys. Are you all going there?
No.
Sure.
No, I mean,
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
No,
We'll
thank
go
you,
to the
Colonel.
library with you two then. Walking in, you find Maribel, the beautiful maid, and
Oh, hello there, darling.
Abel, the turtle butler.
Ah, there you are, Abel. I knew you'd be here.
Yes, hello. How are you guys doing?
Um,
I know things have been a little bit rough
I'm good.
this morning.
He has several tissues on the table next to him. He's just sitting in a chair, kind of head in his hands.
Abel, as one man to old man to another. I gotta ask you. What did you see in that room? We need your help.
I walked in there and I found him laying in the bed, lifeless.
With the axe, like
What axe?
there was no axe when you were there when you found him.
There's an axe involved.
When I walked in right now after the guard found him, there's an axe in his chest, sir.
There was no axe.
Well, sure, I put my notepad. No axe when first found. So, I mean, someone was responding to you, Abel. Did you see anybody nearby when you mentioned this? Who were the first few people who saw this?
First, I was the only one who went in the room as far as I'm concerned.
All right. But like afterwards, when you were like, "Oh God, body." Never mind. Here, how about? Did you see any other areas such as balcony or anything like that? Anything messed
The
with?
balcony. No, I don't suppose so.
Interesting.
Well, yeah. I didn't know there was. I didn't realize the axe was.
Hey, but please, sir, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give him a pat on the shoulder. My old friend, don't worry about it. I know that that you're in quite a despair right now. Please, you have my deepest condolences for what you saw, and I hope to solve this mystery and avenge our dear mayor. I turn around to Maribel. Hello, you sweet piece of ass. How are you?
Hello, sir.
Colonel, if you'd like
He
to
says that.
question
Colonel
him.
Mustard kind of gives it a tap.
Yeah, that's my boy. Colonel Mustard, I'd like to see you do your dance.
My dance. Which one? I got lots of dances.
You're the one with the charisma and the silver tongue. Your silver fox.
I don't know how to dance with my tongue, unless you're asking me if we would like to.
I'm not talking about cunnilingus. No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, no, right,
no. Well, unless Maribel, would you be interested in cunnilingus?
She closes the book she's reading and sets it on the table next to her.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I suppose that means we might have interrupted her. Maybe ask you questions before we go.
That's right.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm open. I'll tell you what you need to know.
Murder. All right.
Yes, it's.
Oh.
I truly am sorry.
Where were you when the mayor was poisoned and then slashed? I mean, chopped. I mean, axed. Where were you?
I was not aware he was poisoned.
Shut up. Continue.
Well, yesterday morning.
yesterday morning I was here all day.
Here, like,
All
in
day.
this general area or the library?
In yesterday I was in the manor all day long yesterday.
Funnily enough, the manor is exactly where his body was found.
You're right, Colonel. You're a genius.
Well, I mean I'm
Something to say for yourself?
people would have seen me.
I think
been
Mrs.
around
Cunnilingus
just
got
as-
something to say.
Yeah.
I've only been taking care of cleaning and such as my duties command me to do.
Now, are you aware the word duty has a second meaning?
Oh my god. Colonel, I think this is hardly the time.
Oh no, I know where I'm going with this.
Alright.
It happens to be poop.
God damn it.
In this instance of the bull variety.
Oh.
I think you're full of.
Oh! I actually
On
think
the table.
do a really old ass dance.
What?
An old ass like hype man dance.
Listen here, Missy. I want to know where you really were and what you were doing exactly on the day that he was killed.
You get her. Get her.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got her.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you too much in that department. I can say I did see I believe yesterday morning it was Ed. Ed left the manor for a few hours, as well as Ricardo, I believe, also left. And
Yes, Ricardo.
yes,
That
Ricardo.
sexy ass.
Yeah.
She blushes.
We weren't talking about you,
No,
did you?
I think she knows what she was,
At least
Colonel.
a 7.
Oh my god, Colonel. You sassy bitch.
I'm not lying, am I? Continue with your story.
That's all. Then I spent the day cleaning.
All right. In catch up, do you have any more questions for the lady pertaining to the case?
Well, let's see. Mrs. I can't forget your real name now, so I'm just gonna call you C for Mrs. Cunnilingus. So, Mrs. C. Maribel, that's right. Thank you very much. Mrs. Maribel, I gotta ask. Do you have any opinion on who could have killed the mayor? All joking aside, man.
I hardly think anyone here would be capable of such a thing. I mean no offense by it, but you three are the newest to come here.
Indeed, I do suspect that Graper fuck.
I mean, it could very well be him. I don't really want to point fingers if I don't have to.
That is perfectly fair, ma'am.
Let's say you do have to. Who would you point it at?
That is fair, Colonel. I agree.
Well, as I said before, Ricardo and Ed were both gone around the same time. If you say he was poisoned, maybe it was implemented then.
Thank you for your time. I do not have any further questions. How about you, King Ketchup?
Well, I shall continue with my line of questioning.
Gotcha.
I do, thank you. I do believe, Maribel, do you know any reason or anybody that the mayor and his wife may have getting divorced, and any reason someone may have killed him in that department? Do you think Suzanne would have done anything, or do you have any suspicions of him sleep with anybody here?
Oh well, I know Suzanne is a hard woman, but I hardly could see her committing murder.
Indeed.
She.
Woman that's hard?
Agreed. I was gonna say we should talk about that, but moving on.
Obviously, they did have disagreements, and I have overheard them argue before, but
In fact, just the other day, a couple of days ago, they were arguing over something. I know not what. Actually, I did hear. I believe it was Fernan. Yes, it was Fernan and Ed were arguing over something in the office yesterday.
Interesting. Do you know what that little gnome is currently?
I believe he's berating. I believe he's berating Stuart again in the kitchen.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I do appreciate your time, Maribel, and Abel. Again, my friend, I do appreciate your time.
As
Yes,
do
of
I.
course.
Yes. Now, Colonel, go ahead and take the lead. I will be watching you for a second.
All right.
I gotta think and puzzle. I put my puzzling face on. I take a hit of my pipe.
All right, so we start to kind of like walk away, and then the colonel leans over to you and says, "Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This Edward, this Ed guy,
Yes, the mayor.
seems to be coming up a lot in this case. I think he might have something to do with the murder of the mayor."
Colonel, I do adore you sometimes, but I should remind you that Edward is our mayor.
He just kind of looks at you blankly for about 12 seconds and goes, "Shit, I knew that.
Agreed.
I was texting you."
Thank you.
Yes.
You brilliant bastard. I actually should. You know what? I'll ask you a question. Ready? Okay. All right.
No.
All right. Well, so let's see. Did I tell you about the reason they got divorced yet? The real reason?
I don't believe so, no.
All right. So, in that case, that's a horrible question. Basically, did you know Edward was gay?
Ugh. So
Interesting.
he did seem like a happy fellow when I talked to him a few times.
Exactly. I heard some people call him the happy thing once.
Yes. Wait, what?
Indeed. But that.
Oh, you mean like a homosexual?
Yes, thank you. I was kind of like, how do I explain it to the colonel?
I see. Yes. No, I get it.
Yeah,
got you.
I heard him
follow.
and
I mean,
Ricardo.
it's not for me. I'm very much attracted to women, but
Indeed.
I do understand what you're saying. Yep.
Indeed. As a fellow straight white man, white gnome, I will say.
And with that, we're gonna move over to Grape.
Okay.
Grape, what are you doing as they walk off?
Okay, so in the beginning, I didn't hear all the people you labeled the name off. Did any of them that you mentioned are like someone who knows the schedule pretty well, like a secretary or?
Well, Fernan,
Or-
housekeeper, so he would certainly know that. Other than that, Suzanne, the mayor's wife, would probably know the schedule fairly well. That'd probably be it for what you're asking for.
Okay.
Maybe Abel as well, as he's the butler.
Able. Okay, I'm actually gonna talk to the butler first.
Okay. So funny enough, he is in the library, which is where the other two people went. So
That's walking by.
towards
Oh, hello there, Grape.
to the library, you hear them muttering about homosexuality. And you ignore it and head into the library. And you find Abel there with a mountain of tissues next to him. And he seems to have been sobbing, as well as Maribel, who is once again reading from a book.
Hello, Abel. May I speak to you for a second?
Oh, yeah, yes. Remind me what your name was.
Oh, I am Granovan Grape.
Yes, Granovan. Nice to meet you.
I can see you're pretty choked up. I'm gonna make this as fast as possible, which may not be as fast as you think, but I'll try. You know his schedule and his whereabouts, where he goes and what he does on a daily basis, correct? Question mark.
Maybe.
Hello? It seems
Yeah,
like
it's that,
I talked him to death.
You greatly killed him with that charisma, boy. Holy crap.
I said I talked to him for a little bit. I talked long enough to kill him. Fuck.
So real quick, Colonel, who are you supposed to bring up with Vernon? I legitimately forgot. Well, shit, we'll bring up something with him when we get there.
I don't know. I remember Ed and Ricardo were leaving together, and then Abel saw.
Oh, they were
Noah and
arguing.
went to the thing. Oh yeah, that's right.
There we go. Arguing with Edward. Like, we're like discussing this after the homosexuality part, but that's what fucking Great Purd was the gays.
Yeah, I personally think that it would be a good idea to go and talk to Theo. I have a few bits of information on him. One specifically,
Me
he
too.
has not been eating dinner with everybody else.
You bastard, you knew that as well.
Yeah, Stewie is the one that told me, and then he was also in the garden with butcher meat, not like of the penis variety, but just like meat from the butcher.
Okay,
And
alright.
He's in the garden.
Because we're
like,
straight men,
late
of
at night or
course.
something. Do what?
Because we're straight men, we don't talk about penis, we talk about sausage.
Sure. No, I've never even seen a penis. So
I've never seen my own, not for ever.
Yes, no. Anyway, he was in the garden with some butcher's meat. Late at night. I don't remember exactly why, but I remember it was suspicious. Or no, we don't know why, but that's what I'd like to ask him.
Indeed.
And also, it seems that we've gotten a bit of information on him. Ah, I see that God is back.
Well, welcome back,
Sorry.
God.
My sister called me.
Oh, wow, well, god damn it. Sister of Jacob.
One.
Yes, Evelina.
Ah, nice.
Alright, sorry. Grape, back. Well, I don't remember what we were talking about.
Okay, perfect. I forgot. No, so basically just catch up. I was asking him, does he know the schedule? Do you know like
Oh,
his
yes.
whereabouts throughout the day? And I would like to know
Whose
that.
whereabouts?
Fuck, what was his name? Is it Waldo, the one that's been stabbed?
Oh, yes.
Yes, Waldo.
Well, as the butler, we are good friends. Well, we were good friends.
Well,
He blows his
please
nose.
elaborate.
Well, he's been murdered.
Just wanted to ask. Forgive me. Continue.
We had tea in the morning. At breakfast, talked about just small talk. It seems so inconsequential now, but I believe he went out into town around maybe 8 o'clock. Then when he got back, it was maybe 9. Then he spent about an hour in his office with his wife and Greta, the lady's maid. Then, let's see, he told me around 11:30 he was saying how he felt drained and nauseous, so he went to lie down in his bedroom for the rest of the day. Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I brought him some wine and crackers. I typically brew my own wine. I made a special case for him. At least he had that before he died. But we got to chat a little bit. He has some stuff he's been going through. But, well, he did have some stuff he was going through. But that was the last time I saw him alive.
Let's go back to 11 o'clock. You said he looked drained. Can you tell me his color of his face or anything I can make go by? Was he usually drained around this time?
He looked fine. He just reported feeling a bit tired and, again, sick to his stomach.
Sick, eh? And then you brought him food around too. Gotcha.
Yes, wine and crackers. It's always helped me when I felt sick.
It is quite delicious. I agree.
Indeed.
Once again, I am sorry for your loss. I know you guys were very close. I am even more sorry for prying into your daily habits with him. Maybe prying into more deeper feelings. Um, I may. Can I ask one more question before I go?
Of course, of course. Anything.
Um, since you know us day by day, do you know anyone who frequently went in and out of the room before or prior to his death?
In the bedroom, you mean?
Correct.
I believe Suzanne went in there at one point. I I think that's all I saw, but that would be it.
Excellent. I give him kind of like the little pat in the kneecap. Sir, it's painful now, but the most painful thing you could do for yourself is not let it out. And then,
That's
jeez,
thank you.
that's a lot. I'm happy it helped.
Thank you.
I get up. While walking out, can I see? Can I see if the lady who was reading the book? Can I see if she was peeking at me before I left?
Not really. She seems pretty invested in her reading.
Okay, just making sure. And then I'm gonna continue out, making my way to the housekeeper next. Hello? You get another phone call?
Very likely. I don't
Sorry,
know why he's not
sorry.
using his computer. Ah.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
Oh, good.
Jeez.
You want to go talk to who?
I want to talk to the housekeeper next.
Yes. Okay. Before you do that, let's move over to. While you're on your way there, we'll move over to the other two. Where do you want to head off?
I have no idea. Colonel Mustard, my good friend.
You could just go with him if you want.
Yes, I'm asking him. Colonel Mustard, where the hell are we going?
Sorry. Washing my hands. I had to leak. Well, I was thinking we should go talk to Theodore. I've heard a few things about him, and I'd just like to follow up on them.
Oh, then I agree with you wholeheartedly, my amazing companion.
Thank you. My heterosexual partner.
Absolutely, heterosexual life partner.
All right.
It is worth mentioning. I feel like that neither of these individuals are heterosexual, so these jokes aren't made in bad faith for anyone who's listening.
Absolutely.
Neither of huh?
You
I'm not
and Isaac.
heterosexual. I'm queer. Ha, gay. All right, cool. Okay, yeah, go to Theo.
I when I was writing him and I wanted to have like another detail, I made him gay. I was like, is this gonna escalate into something that's gonna get out of hand?
Absolutely.
You remember your group, correct, sir?
Yeah. Remember your group for
If you
sure.
bring gay up in a group of queers, it's gonna get out of hand.
Absolutely, sir.
Anyways, you guys are going to Theodore again?
Anyway, moving on.
It's a long sip of milk.
Yes. Theodore is still in the kitchen. As you walk in, he seems to be kind of scratching his head and looking at the countertop where he has one of those like wooden racks that has all the knives in it. And he's just kind of staring at it, scratching his head. And as you guys walk in, he turns around and his face immediately goes white. You're back. I thought we had concluded all of our business together.
Where's Theodore, good sir?
That is I, Theodore.
That was him. I thought we were talking to Stuart before.
I know we haven't spoken to Theodore.
Oh crap! Why was I thinking of Stuart?
I don't know.
Huh?
Okay. Never mind, Theodore. Wait,
Idiot.
isn't that also where?
He's also in there. Yeah, he's berating.
Okay, so then you'd all
Yeah.
get to Theodore at about the same time.
Wonderful. Oh well, fuck. Hello there. Great.
My apologies.
Hello.
Yeah, so you
Mhm.
guys would head out the back door into the garden where there's a gardener's shed, where Theodore, as you guys approach, walks out, closes the door, locks it behind him, turns around, sees you guys. He kind of jumps and then goes, "Oh, greetings. How are you guys doing today?"
I lean over to the colonel. Colonel, we're definitely breaking into that later.
Oh, for sure.
There is nowhere we will not look.
How are you? Do what?
I was gonna say there's nowhere we will not look into.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm doing just fine, Theo. How about yourself?
Excellent.
All right,
Excellent.
cut
I'm
the
doing.
crap. Tell
Yes.
me, I want to know why you were in the... Oh, shit, where is it? Why you were in the garden with the butcher's meat, and I do not mean of the penile variety.
Oh, yes. That. I was in town and the butcher
Really?
had some extra scraps. I figured that that what was his name, Stewart, could use.
Figured that you would come in the middle of the night, suspiciously creeping around with a big barrel of meat.
Well, yes, it was in a bag, but yes.
Bags of meat. Good sir, do you want to explain to me why you're delivering bags of meat so late? Why could you not do that earlier at a more convenient time?
Oh well, I just knew he was very busy, and excuse.
And therefore I shall
In the
interrupt his
kitchen.
sleep schedule, or?
Oh well, he was up. I mean, yes, he.
Now, what exactly kind of meat was in said meat sack?
Oh,
Like from what?
I
Or
don't
who?
know. It was from the butcher. Who can say what it might have
You
been?
don't know what kind of meat you were buying from that butcher.
No, well, I didn't buy it. He simply gave it to me.
Without telling you anything about it?
Oh well, I was asking for scraps for just to spice things up in the kitchen a little bit.
Sir, I do in fact think I'm once again smelling hints of bullshit.
As do I. Because everyone knows that you spice up things with spice and not meat.
Absolutely, Colonel. On top of that, good sir, there are vines leading on up to the balcony. Then, the fact that the axe wasn't there initially. Sir, were you trying to plant that axe there? And if so, why?
Plant an axe.
Exactly, pun intended.
In the mayor, in Ed.
Yes.
Oh, plant an axe. I get it.
Thank you, Colonel. I'm hilarious. Insight check him.
I was not in that. Not been there yet. Yeah, roll it.
That is a 18.
Regarding the axe, he has no idea what you're talking about.
Mm.
It is a 3.
He definitely knows something.
Now, I
This.
think that he definitely is. There is a lot more that he is not telling us.
You know, Colonel, you could think this, but I do think the opposite. I think he actually has no idea what we're speaking about.
Well, I tend to value your opinion over mine quite a bit, my good friend.
Oh, thank you. I love that I am the dominant one who wears the pants in this relationship.
Well, I do like to wear pants, but
On Wednesdays.
Who's that?
Whatever
who's
gets your
the-
nuts hard.
Indeed.
What's the grape lad doing here? Is he helping you guys?
That's right. Great. Do you have any questions for the man?
He seems to have gone into a bit of a vegetative state.
That's right. I have
Unintended.
I actually do have a question. I think my colleague does too. Colonel, take over.
What?
Yeah. Or do you need me to take over, Colonel?
Where were you?
If you don't
during
mind,
the-
I'd like to. Would you please leave me alone? I have things I need to take care of in the garden.
Oh, trying to leave already?
Yes,
You know
always
what?
weeds to trim and such.
I like to inside check
you
him
know what?
again. He's acting fishy as fuck.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
17. Yes.
You can both tell he's trying to get away.
Is it because we're annoying him, or is it because he's guilty?
Ketchup you would know it's because he's hiding something.
I knew it.
Oh, okay.
Listen here, Theo, you gardening fuck.
Yes. At this point,
Need some water?
the door to the garden opens and a man steps out. Ricardo, once again, gracing
is
you
that
with
the
his
door
presence.
is that the door that he locked?
No, not in the shed. This is out of the actual
It's a
manor.
random bass string. All right. So it's out in the garden. Okay.
Out of the manor. He steps out of the manor. And
Oh, gotcha.
looking at you, he winks.
Oh, God.
Gives you a quick smile as the sun reflects off of his bulging muscles.
I do
He
another
takes a
Christmas
small
saving
rag
throw.
off of his hip and begins cleaning the windows.
How's the 14 going?
Not good. Not good. This time
Shit.
it's a 72 to pass.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. Why don't you go ask him? Maybe he knows something.
I'm not done with you yet, Theo. Even though I want to go talk to Mr. Ripple's wonderful skin over there, and maybe even recoup some of my lost youth. However, the thing is, you motherfucker, I'm so sorry for calling you fucker. I keep forgetting your name. Theo. The thing is, alright?
Jesus Christ.
You're acting quite like you wanted to step away from here. So I need you to sit down for a second and have a talk with us. Edward is dead and you're acting a little too flighty for my taste.
I assure you I have nothing to do with Edwards.
I'm gonna stab the dagger into the wall. I said sit, motherfucker.
Intimidation check.
That's a 16.
Yeah. Yes. He sits on the ground.
That's right. Good boy. Alright, so as I was saying, me and Colonel have been discussing certain things, and the thing is you've been out late at weird times, taking paths that go around the house oddly. And not just that, but acting quite fishy overall. To be honest, when I look at my notes, Theo, you appear to be the one who possibly killed him and then try to come back and put the axe into the mayor in order to cover his tracks.
Oh, I did not. I assure you I have nothing to do with the mayor's death.
Interesting. So, can I look at your feet real quick? And I'd like to investigate and compare the footprint that we found to him.
Yeah, investigation check.
Alright. Oh my god, Ricardo, you handsome bastard. 22.
Yeah, he's wearing gardening boots. The footstep up there was more of like a commoner's, just simple shoe.
Theo, have you seen anyone stomping about the gardening grounds? Or anyone who could be your alibi?
No. Oh, wait,
I
alibi.
don't think
yes,
we've
alibi.
asked you where exactly you were at the exact time of the killing.
Exactly.
At some point yesterday.
All night, I was with my wife. She could attest to that. We,
Well, your wife can attest to a lot of things.
She won't shut her gab, sir, so I'm sure your wife will say a lot of things.
That is very annoying.
Indeed,
no
I try to eat my
disrespect,
goddamn bagel, but no disrespect.
Yes, no disrespect, man. We hate your wife and everything about her.
Well, no disrespect.
No disrespect, indeed, sir.
Of course, I understand. I only I spent the day in the garden with just weeding that flower bed over there.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I'm dying. So,
Would you excuse me for 0.2 seconds, Theo? Mustard kind of like wraps his arm around King Ketchup
yeah.
into a sidebar and says, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
seem to be getting anywhere with him, and he was trying to scurry off earlier. I say
I'm gonna take a
maybe
peek, make
we
sure he ain't trying to run
maybe
off.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I peek over at his
I
ass.
suggest specifically at his ass. I suggest that maybe we follow him to wherever he was going.
Indeed, we should go stealth mode. I agree.
Yes. Well, I'm probably not the best person from my chunky physique.
I am
However-
92 in human years, sir. I should not even be walking half the time, but here I am. Let's stealth.
Hey, he kind
At
of
this point,
like takes off his plate
Ricardo
armor.
walks up to you guys.
Oh my god.
I couldn't help but notice that you guys need someone who can get into the back door.
Ricardo.
I
Back
could
door,
help you
like-
with that.
Like the one that Theo just locked.
I have my ways of getting into the situation.
No, like that was.
I'm sure they do.
Because is it the one that Theo just locked? A back door.
No word can beat me, I assure you.
Start making noise.
You beat that wood.
I certainly could, my friend.
Could you get me into that shed outside?
No obstacles can stand in my path.
I bet. Call
If
me
you need
obstacle.
I certainly can do that for you.
Amazing.
You needed. There's nothing up there in concern. Just gardening tools.
Beat that shit down, boy.
And with a single punch,
Oh.
he raises back his fist, looks over his shoulder, winks at you. Once again, giving that sly smile, and then his fist arcs forward, hitting the door shed, sending the entire door flying off of its hinges, smacking into the back wall, and then landing flat on the ground, sending dust billowing out of the room, which perfectly shrouds his fine figure as he steps out of the smoke, and the sun glistens once again. One bead of sweat drips off of his forehead, watering, which lands on a small weed on the ground that blossoms into a flower.
I didn't expect to be horny today. Holy shit.
Is there anything else I can help you, gentlemen?
As all that's happening, Mustard kind of makes his way over to Theo and like kind of puts both hands on Theo's shoulders so that he doesn't go anywhere.
I would like to
can
go
explain
investigate the
anything
shed.
Anything that you find there,
You must not be thinking of moving.
it's not what it looks like. It certainly looks bad, but I assure you, it's nothing that you have any concern to be concerned about.
I turn to Ricardo. Ricardo, you handsome devil. Could you please watch this bastard while we investigate the areas?
You know, my friend.
Oh my
Who's that?
god.
He walks over to Theo and just grabs him by the shoulder.
Grab me like
just
that.
one hand, not even tight. And Theo just kind of, his knees buckle.
Oh. Mine do too.
Of course.
Mustard just kind of looks at you, looks around, and then adjusts his waistband.
Gerda,
If
we
there's
should be
anything
moving
else
on.
I can do to help you find gentlemen.
Just
let me know.
follow me forever. I mean, I'm going to the shed.
Stays right there.
Yeah.
Of course.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Grape, you coming?
Oh, I'm nowhere near you.
You guys, you're with him.
Again.
You were going
Oh,
to see Theo,
oh.
weren't you?
No, it was Theo the housekeeper.
Oh no! Oh, that was Fernan.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. Let's move
No,
over
I-
to you then.
Because I was literally going for
Oh.
housekeeper after. I wasn't
Shit,
going
I
to anywhere
forgot
where
we were
they're
going to Fernan.
My
We were-
apologies. Yeah. If you want to go to Fernan, you'll find him in the kitchen berating
Oh well.
Stuart. So we'll move over to you. Heading downstairs, you can already hear the shouting coming from the kitchen. Following it, you open the door to find Stuart just kind of cowering by one of the counters with this wooden block filled with knives. It seems one of them is missing. And Fernan, despite being a gnome, he's even much shorter than the halfling cook standing before him. But he somehow seems to tower over him with the way he speaks. And now you go losing our equipment?
Excuse me, Fernan, mind if I interject?
Yes. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here.
I get that, but we're also in the middle of a major investigation. May I talk to you?
Fine, but this isn't over for you. And he kind of points at Stuart. And then with that, he walks out of the room, gesturing for you to follow. What is it? What is it? Please be quick.
I'll be as quick as I can. Few questions. You obviously see things a lot more than other people as you make your way through rooms. May I ask you a few questions of who's been in and out of the room other than the two women that usually go in, the wife and the whore?
Yes.
I like to say. And also the butler. I do know those three. I do need to just find out, is there anyone else you've seen stalking around that room?
You mean where the mayor was?
Correct.
I did not see anyone go in there. I can tell you, though, something that might be of note is that where is it?
I fucked his wife once or twice.
Yes. Greta, Laura, and Abel were informed that they have been added to Eduardo's will a couple days ago. I don't know if they attempted to murder him to get out with that more quickly. I will note that he did not decide to place me on it. I know not why. We had a few words about that, but he took too long to make the changes, and now he's dead.
Huh. Very curious. What is he wearing, by the way? Is there anything that reveals a good amount of skin, or is it kind of hidden?
No, he's wearing just like a simple brown suit.
Is he dressed sexy?
So for my personal investigation, may I ask you to do one thing for me, and just bear with me, and if everything's okay, I'll move on.
Yes, out with it.
May I see your legs and your arms, please?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Let's see. Disadvantage roll. Oh, either of them will be shit. Lowest is 10.
What? What is wrong with you? I didn't hire you so that you could go around looking at my legs.
No, you have me wrong, sir. You hired me to
I've
investigate.
answered all of your questions. Go do whatever it is you do. I have matters to attend to. And with that, he stomps off.
I don't have the truth serum or anything. That's what he has, and I don't know about the truth serum anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You could go to the garden to meet up with them.
Oh yeah.
Would I know they're going to? Oh yeah, because no, I wouldn't know they're going to. No, we crossed paths.
You could
I
see
would kind
them
of
from
get an
the
idea.
kitchen. There's a window.
Okay,
You can see. Yeah.
I'll just meet up with them.
Okay. At this point, yeah, he walks out as you guys are about to go into the shed.
Come on, Ricardo. No, Ricardo. Come on, Colonel. We're going into the shed. Let's go.
Very suspicious and terrible. What's going on here?
Well, hello there, Grape. Theo is very suspicious.
I have suspicions of someone too who swished me out and has pretty close connections. But you seem like you're onto something, so I'm sure it's more important than what I have to say.
That is more than likely
Well,
as it's you saying it. Oh, okay, never mind then.
Wait, hold on.
I thought we're being respectful this time. Gotcha.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Want to hear what he has to say?
I mean, kinda. I just wanted to be a dick to him, though.
I mean, we would just like to be dicks to you, but it would be nice to hear what you want to say.
And then we'll share same.
I look like I
looks
want.
over at you and then like does a thumbs up and then winks.
Yeah, a very awkward one for me. Like,
Ricardo winks at you.
Ugh. I mean, heterosexual. Continue.
I get the idea that I could probably figure this out without you guys, but I'm hoping you might have something to help me. He seemed pretty upset that he wasn't a part of the will that was recently written for the rest of the family, but he wasn't included, being that he was so close to him, it seems. And I got a little suspicious as he was always in different rooms, so I asked him to let me look at his arms and legs. He, out of everyone, looked like the most apprehensive, so I figured to ask him than the others. When I asked, he didn't, and he shushed me out without letting me say anything else.
I can't blame you for wanting to see
Why did you?
those juicy thighs.
my God, Ricardo, why must you say things like this to me?
I show him the blood vial. This, you fucking idiots.
What about it?
I pull up my
tried to
blood
see-
vial. I got one too. What about it?
Someone,
yeah?
someone
Besides
bled
people
climbing
that-
that. There's footprints leading out of the balcony. Up above,
This isn't
on
mine.
the vines, in the thorns, there's this blood. If we can find someone that's been nicked a little bit, I feel like I'm piecing everything together, and you guys are not really following me. I feel like I should leave.
Well, we just got here.
Theodore. Can I
You
see
got-
your arms and legs right now?
Yes, I suppose.
I suppose it ain't really a question, too.
Let's note how easy it was for him to show you.
I know why.
Show me those limbs.
He rolls up
Boy.
his sleeves.
Grapes, do your thing.
I basically.
Might I ask what he exactly is going to do to me?
You know what? That's a great question. Shut up.
So, I am not as rude as them, and I'll let you know. I am just doing a thorough investigation of your body, not like that, to see if there's any scratches or wounds that may have occurred on you
Oh,
recently.
yeah.
Any old wounds will be dismissed. I am just
I
looking
will
for
say-
fresh wounds.
He does have several cuts, like, around his fingers.
Yep,
Sir,
I'm looking for basically fresh wounds because he's a gardener. I knew that was gonna be like that, so I wanted to kind of like look for more fresher wounds.
Other
Just
than
kind of show him that
he has
he doesn't.
a bruise on one of his knees and a small cut on like just above his elbow, between his elbow and shoulder.
What color are the scabs?
Their normal color.
I'm guessing out of investigating, it doesn't seem anything that's pretty recent, like as fresh as that blood, because it wouldn't have
Doesn't
healed that
seem
fast.
recent.
So I don't believe you have anything to do with this. But I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate
Thanks
you
for-
helping
tell
us
them
with
that,
this.
okay?
hey, sir, you need to shut the hell
Hold
up.
on a minute.
Jesus Christ.
Theo. He approaches
yes.
Theo. He approaches
I'm gonna
Theo
go
and
into the
puts a hand
shed
on
while
his
they're
shoulder.
talking.
You know,
Okay.
he
Go
approaches
ahead, Mustard.
Theo and puts a hand on his shoulder and looks him dead in the eye, unwavering eye contact, and says, "Listen here, Theo. I want you to tell me what the hell you were trying to run away from us a second ago when we were questioning you. What important matters? I'm using proverbial air quotes, or metaphorical, or air quotes around that.
Oh,
I was
well,
trying to leave.
I suspect you're about to find out. And Isaac, I need you to make a perception check.
All right, then.
You know, actually, no, you don't even need it. There is a table in the corner of the shed that seems to have been dragged in there, just a simple folding table, and a butcher's knife is embedded in the table next to a blood-stained, soaking mound of brown flesh, matted flesh.
Oh God, What is that, Theodore? You got 3 seconds to tell me right now before I kill your ass.
That is Duke. The dog.
Did you kill that dog, boy?
I didn't mean to. I didn't know he couldn't eat cherries. I was just giving him a treat.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna do the same.
I'll do the same.
That is 12 plus 5, 17.
15.
17.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Is there
I-
anything
I
else
will
in the
say,
shed besides
he
the
is
dead
not-
dog?
He was old. He came out here, and I usually give him a little something from the garden. I was picking cherries at the time. I gave him a few cherries. He liked them, so I gave him more. And he laid down and fell asleep. And I thought he was just sleeping, but he didn't wake up. And then I knew if they found out I'd killed him, they would fire me. So I took him into the shed and I cut him up. But then
Jesus Christ.
Vernon.
You thought that your best chance to not get fired for accidentally killing the mayor's dog was to then cut up and dispose of the mayor's dog in the garden,
Sir.
use his body as fertilizer.
Yes.
Sir,
That's
Mayor,
really
still.
messed up.
Yeah, I agree with the handsome Ricardo. That's pretty fucked up, sir.
Do I?
I'm gonna pull up manacles. I think we need to take you to the guard either way, sir.
Yeah.
I understand.
All right, hands behind your back, just for questioning, sir. Come on, there you
Yeah,
go.
he puts his hands behind his back.
Does it? I want to like look at him. It's all no. Is there anything that he seems to be? Like anything else he seems to be not telling us?
That's pretty much it. With your insight check, you can tell.
Okay.
At this point, he
Okay.
seems defeated.
Ricardo, please take him to the lounge and keep an eye on him. We'll be investigating you, handsome fuck.
Of course.
God
Anything I
damn.
can do to help you, just let me know.
I will be talking to you later as well.
So
Absolutely.
I have a
And with
few
that, he escorts
questions.
him into the house.
God, he makes me question my sexuality.
Mine is unwavering, but I will add that he is a very nice, attractive, juicy, nice.
Moving on.
Yeah. So
Getting off topic here.
Indeed, great.
yes,
So, what do you think about the dead dog? Is there anything in here besides the dead dog?
I mean, there's
No.
gardening tools.
Is there an axe? I got a chopping axe.
There's a hatchet.
I'll take a hatchet. All right, listen here. I think I got some worries about people disappearing even more. So if you feel like you need to, arm yourself.
Oh wait, shoot! We didn't ask Theo why he hasn't been eating food with everyone.
God damn it! Quickly go run, Colonel. I'm gonna go talk grape.
Okay, can I like catch up to them? And, like,
Yeah, you
tell them
catch
that?
up. You catch up to them.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought you guys were done. Yes. What is it now?
Oh god. Waits about like 30 seconds of panting.
That was only about like 20 feet. So
Shut up!
I like from a distance. Are you okay, Colonel?
I'm fine.
My eyes.
God, I'm getting lightheaded out of character. All right, Theo, why exactly have you not been eating dinner with everybody else?
he looks down. His face goes red. Well, when I was going to dispose of Duke,
Dog, yes.
Stuart saw me, and I had to think quick, and I told him it was meat from the butcher.
That does not remotely.
Oh
explain the question I asked
my
you.
fucking god! I could hear that from over here because it's 20 feet away. You fat ass.
Well, Stuart took the meat.
You told me they ate the dead dog. Are you fucking kidding me?
Telling me I ate that. Oh God.
I'm gonna go throw
My
up.
favorite meal that he's ever cooked.
That was delicious. You're telling me that was his dog.
Well, remember that day everyone got sick?
Oh, son of a bitch.
I believe that
My
I may have been
waterfalls.
the cause of that. I
Sir,
apologize.
Yeah.
sir,
It's kind of like
I was literally incapable of getting
Walk
laid for
away.
3 weeks. Do you realize that?
That was 3 days
incapable
ago.
of walking 3 feet without. Oh. Without pooping. Yeah. All right. He just kind of walks away.
I'm just talking about the last
I
3 weeks of my
recall
life.
that very exactly.
Oh, that is fucked up. I'm pretty sure you should go to jail for gross misconduct anyway.
Yeah. Funny as it may be.
I'd like to mention that if Vernon has any suspicions that were onto him, he's probably already long gone. Should we move on?
Indeed. Let's go back to the other door he locked up that wasn't the shed.
In front of the housekeeper.
Yeah. He's your boss.
Okay.
That's right. Where do you want to go, Colonel?
I think Fernan seems like a good.
We'll probably do better than that dumbass grape. You're right. Let's go.
And as you guys are actually starting to talk about him, he steps out from the door to the manor, holding a book in his hands, waving it around.
Oh, hey.
Do any of you
Fernan,
know what
what's
this
up?
is?
Nothing.
What does that say? Let me see. Let me see it.
It's a book.
He as you reach for it, he yanks it away,
This is a book written in the devil's tongue.
and he opens it. Do any of you know Infernal?
I'm like, hey, it's comprehend languages. Now I do.
No, I
You
know
certainly
Undercommon.
can.
No Inferno? Oh no, I know.
No,
No,
it's Epistle, not Infernal. My apologies.
Oh, never mind.
Pistol.
But with a comprehend languages, it really doesn't matter. I can see it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't that take like 10 minutes though, or something?
Let me see. Nope, it's one action. It's duration 1 hour.
Okay. Yeah. You cast comprehend languages. You can maybe catch a few words, but he's waving it around, so it's hard to read.
Can I just sleight of hand it out of his
Whose
hand?
book is this? Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
You guys are knowing the shit out of me. That is a 2. I don't have any
yanks
bonuses.
it away.
That's just a 2.
Is this yours?
No, I'm kidding. I can't figure out what it is unless you fucking show me, dumbass.
I think you know what it is.
Well, I don't,
Mustard
because I
kinda
can't
walks
see
up
it.
to him. Mustard kind of walks out to him and throws like a quarter, like a 25% force punch to his forehead just to kind of daze him, and then grabs the book from his hand.
Slide a hand check.
All right, should I roll the hit?
No, just slide a hand. This is literally just reflavoring a snatch.
Okay.
I love our combo so far.
16. Do what?
I love our combo so far.
Oh yeah, me too. Let's see, sleight of hand. That would be 19.
Yeah, you snatch it.
Yoink! This is mine now.
You just hit me.
All right.
I can have you fired.
Let me see that. Let me see that. I'm gonna look over it.
Because. Jet, what does this say?
Shit, let me see. I'm gonna take this out. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Okay. I'll start flipping through it.
Yeah, it seems to be some kind of book. It's talking about some character called Grizzle, as well as other various demonic characters and gods.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Or
Yeah, sure. Go
which would
ahead.
be better, Arcana or Religion for that?
For what are you looking for?
Just info like who they are.
Grizzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I guess I'll do Religion. Well, you're such a tease, D&D Beyond. I was like, oh, nat 20. Oh, nope. Fucking 15.
Oh, it's Grast, not Grizzle. But
Oh, okay, cool. So that'd be a unnat 20.
Okay, Grast is known as the Dark Prince, and he is a demon lord and one of the most powerful fiends in the Abyss.
Jesus. Who is making... I started
Are you
stammering.
reading that? You know what language that is?
Oh, I do. Let me see. I do believe my comprehend languages is telling me this is abyssal. So the thing is, I don't know how to read this normally, and this is very terrifying right now.
Right, of course. Yeah, that's
Where did you find this, sir?
Oh, I found it.
Yes, that's why I
in the
asked you, didn't
servants'
I?
quarters.
In the servant. Wait, whose servants, sir? Which one?
Yeah, where?
You guys and the other lesser servants.
Okay, you show us.
Where exactly in the servants' quarters?
It was outside the window on the ground.
Show us which window, goddammit.
Wait a minute, so like
All
not in the servants' quarters?
It was right outside the servants' quarters. He directs you to the servants' quarters, and to the window, which he opens, and it's laying on the ground. Or he points and says,
It was laying on the ground right here behind this bush, right underneath the window.
Ah. Let's see. Well, Colonel, I do.
The area around it?
I do believe I'm confused.
I'm going
what?
to have a
I am
mandatory
in a
bug check.
perpetual state of
Everyone's
confusion,
boxes
so
are
what
going to
you
be
confused
searched,
about?
and if I find anything suspicious, you will be terminated immediately.
Like fired or?
Well, that depends on what I find.
All right. Unrelated. We'll be right back. He kind of walks over to his box, opens it, and just grabs everything out of it.
Now, out. All of you out.
Real quick, wait, Vernon.
What I put in there.
Before we end this episode today, I got a question for you. Vernon?
Yeah.
Yes, alright, so the thing is. Oh shit, let me actually check my note. He pulls out his little notepad. Shit, god damn, it was so long ago. Oh, why were you arguing with Edward a few days ago?
Oh, that's right.
Edward. Well, I hardly think you're in a position to be asking questions here, but if you must know, he elected not to put me in his will, which was slightly frustrating.
Right.
At least.
Well, why was that frustrating?
Well, I've been dedicated to his service for years.
Interesting. And, do you know why he did it?
Said something about my attitude.
Ah, I see.
Well, I can't imagine what he might mean.
Me neither, Colonel. You seem like a wonderful
Like an
fellow.
absolute charmer. Yes. Can we roll for persuasion?
Yeah, please.
Deception.
Damn it.
Deception, yeah.
Shit, I'm not. Fuck, 21. 18 plus 3.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, thank you. That means very much. You know what? You
Yes,
can stay here.
Anytime.
You are performing an investigation, so you might as well be
All right.
subject to knowing what is in these boxes.
Thank you. So please,
All right, then.
go ahead and take the next 10 minutes to speak about in detail what's in these boxes.
Okay. So he goes first to
God.
Theo's box. Typical. There's a couple books in there, and just some simple gardening books. Nothing exciting. Lacey, the wife of Theo, more lame stuff. Maribel has, interestingly enough, some smut and other books. Ricardo has like some chalk and some books, a coin purse, and a tooth necklace, and an American flag. And Stuart has some books on cooking, so a timepiece, a little clock. Kevin has a like braided necklace that looks to be handmade. That's pretty much it for Kevin, and that would be all of the lesser servants.
I hope you were taking notes, gentlemen, because I certainly was not.
Theo and Lacey had lame stuff.
One had
Ricardo
smut.
had an American flag. Yeah, Maribel had smut.
Of course she did.
He kinda-
So
he
she
kinda
is a
walks
horny
over to-
whore.
He kind of walks over to Maribel's thing and takes the smut out of the
Elves
thing,
Monthly.
as discreetly as he can be.
What's
Yeah.
the magazine?
And I add that to my equipment.
Uh,
And then
uh,
Ricardo had the American flag, and I don't remember other stuff.
50 Shades of
right.
Drow.
50 Shades of the Underdark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun. Yeah.
All right, I think that's all our questioning thus far. I don't know about you, Mustard.
Yeah.
I feel like
Hey, but
a plot point's about to happen.
there's a knock on the door. And Ricardo walks in.
Hello
I
there,
have,
Ricardo.
I had our suspect sit down in the living room. Well, what are you guys doing here?
Nothing.
Investigating. Great. Come here.
Great.
Grape, please. Come here. Is Grape there?
I don't move, and I'm just shaking my head.
Grape, please.
Why?
I can't do anything around this man. He's so hot. I need you to investigate for me, please.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
do this.
Just let me
He
know if there's
aggressively-
anything
he
I can help you guys
aggressively-
with.
He aggressively adjusts his crotch, and then starts waddling with his legs very close together toward Ricardo, and he goes, Ricardo, where were you on the day of the mayor's murder?
I personally have been attending to my duties as the janitor.
What?
I've been attending
Attending to
to
your
my
duties.
duties as the janitor.
By the way, what race
So-
is he? Or just a note for me.
He is an elf.
Okay. Okay, continue.
And he's
Sorry.
wearing only a Speedo, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can already see his arms. Are there any bruises or cuts on
It
his
is
arms? Are there any
immaculate.
gashes?
There is not a flaw on this person's figure.
Of course.
His fingernails are perfectly trimmed and clean. His skin is perfectly smooth. There aren't any scars, any blemishes at all. It is just glistening.
Is there only one entrance in and out of this room?
Other than the window, yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Fernan, and ask him another question again. So, you were very, very standoffish. Everyone seems to be showing their body. Let me see your arms and legs now.
No, that's just him. That was kind of just the requirement for. Why do you want to? Tell me why you want that first? Because that seems like a request which is not really has good intentions behind it.
I found blood. I'm merely just trying to match up what I found with yours, with your body, just to make sure to cross all my T's
Where
and
did you
dot all my
find
I's.
this blood, little man?
I look at him. Interrupt me again, and I'll fuck you up. Back to you, Fernan.
Don't you speak that way to Ricardo, you jackass.
There's no reason for you to get all
fuck me
excited, my friend.
I've been dealing with idiots all day. I'm just trying to figure this out. Why are you standoffish?
Hey!
Show me your arms
Not
and
very
legs.
nasty, Ketchup.
Okay, yes. Here.
He's being a dick.
He doesn't have any wounds.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Good, you fucking.
And
That's
with
all I
that,
wanted.
Ricardo
Well,
turns and begins to walk out of the room.
Now, hold
Ricardo.
on there, you beautiful, beautiful specimen.
Yes, you bastard of beauty.
Yes, can I
Is it
help you?
true that leans in close and goes, that you and the mayor were umping buglies, if you know what I mean.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about.
No.
Sir, I lean into.
I'm gonna make my way to the.
I need you to Colonel Mustard, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh damn.
Oh God. Oh, for his charm.
I'm scared. He's a vampire.
Oh. Oh yes. Okay.
Oh
18.
fuck, he's a vampire. Oh
18.
no.
I mean, pretty much nothing changes for you.
Does he know he was like about to get charmed, or is it something different?
I mean,
Do I notice
for a
anything
second,
different
you
about my
get
friend?
Even harder, but that's it.
Wow.
All right.
Do I notice
Ricardo,
anything different about my
you-
friend?
You and the mayor were oh, I put this gently. Good. One can have an intercourse of the homosexual variety.
I would do no such thing with my superiors, my friend. He was simply a
Would
good
your
friend.
superior do that with you?
I'm afraid not. I need Ketchup
Afraid
to make a
not?
wisdom saving throw.
Me? Oh
The
shit.
rest of us, or just? Well, you said all of us.
Just Ketchup.
Okay.
That'll be at 22.
Okay, once again, same thing for you.
Huh.
I'm gonna go. Because as you know, I've just been poking everyone. I'm gonna basically apologize for swearing at him. So I would like to apologize to saying what I said to you, and I reached out my hand to shake his hand with, of course, the little pin that I poked the other guy with.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
+4.
What's the complexion of Ricardo?
That's-
Like,
A very tan.
Yeah, didn't he say he was like Hispanic?
Dark tan skin.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Undead, maroon blood. Oh my god, it was him.
Okay.
is it
That was
Maroon Blood?
that was 17.
17, as he goes to shake your hand, you puncture him with the needle. Ugh. And as he pulls back his hand and looks at it and kind of rubs the wound with his thumb, you look down at your needle. The blood is maroon.
Oh no, Ricardo, you're a vampire.
And I need you to make a wisdom
cast-
saving throw.
Fuck. I was gonna say. Damn. You did it before I could. Let's see. Nope. We're in the wrong direction.
Hey, what
Please
does
don't roll
Maroon have anything
bad.
to do with being a vampire?
Ooh, +5 in wisdom. Good shit.
They found maroon blood earlier.
So 15
Yeah,
plus
but-
5, unnatural 20.
Okay. For a second, you're completely and utterly infatuated by this man, and then it's gone.
What?
Oh crap, hold
I
on.
don't like
I
men.
need advantage on mine. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna.
It's worse, never
can
mind.
Can I immediately cast hold person?
You can.
Is it a saving throw? Let me see. Hold person. Yeah, it's Oh shit, it's a low wisdom. To pass a wisdom saving throw of 10.
Let me check something.
Oof. This
Of
entire
10,
time.
okay. A wisdom save, you said?
Shit.
19.
He
Okay, yeah,
killed
that breaks.
Steward.
Your blood matches the blood. Stop right there and
I'm afraid
stand
I have
down.
no idea what you're talking about, friend.
I show the vial of blood, and then
Mm.
I point to his hand.
Mm.
Now answer me this, Ricardo. If that's even your real name.
You handsome
What
bitch.
were you doing sneaking up into the room of the mayor?
Let me look at your feet. Can I do his feet? Look at his feet and do an investigation check.
He's barefoot.
God damn you.
Where's
your boots or work shoes?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. I may have visited the mayor on occasion and entertained his fantasies that he otherwise had no outlet for, but
Oh my.
I assure you I had nothing to do with his death. But I will have something to do with yours. Roll initiative.
Oh god.
Cute.
Oh god, I'm not a fighting character. This is fucked.
18.
16
14.
plus 3.
Okay, give me a
Oh,
second.
19.
Write this all down. Okay, Colonel Mustard, what was
Okay.
yours?
19.
19. Val,
That was 18.
18. And, Isaac.
14.
Okay.
Oh no, this is gonna go bad. I'm not a combat character, guys.
I
You want to know
am.
something funny? I'll show you my notes after too as well. It's pretty sloppy, but I actually wrote check sexy guy next, and I circled around it. Like like with the moment he was my next one in line. If Fernan did not have anything on him, that was my next fucking victim.
If we're being honest, I was trying to stay so in character. I was trying not to actually think about anything beyond his dumbass thoughts.
That's
Okay.
smart.
So first up is Ricardo. As you watch, his fingernails lengthen into claws.
Oh no.
Long, almost like half a foot long, and small nubs sprout from his back, quickly expanding, folding outwards into large bat-like wings, and from his head grow two large red horns as his skin starts to take more of a off-red color, and a long pointed tail grows from his lower back.
He's a werewolf.
He's what? What the fuck?
And he raises both of his arms and chants something in a
Incubus?
language none of you understand, as these two large red rifts sprout from either side of the room, and these figures step out from them, mottled, melted bits of flesh. These small, almost maybe used to be human creatures crawl out, and then there's 6 of those, and then behind them 2 large spiked demonic imp-like creatures jump out from the portals, and then the portals close, and it is Colonel Mustard is going to start.
Wait a minute. What are your names?
Oh my god.
They don't answer, they just snarl.
Well, Annie, I'm about to kick your ass. All right. He gets his revolver because it's important to me that you guys know, because this might not come up at anymore. All of his weapons are the weapons that are used in Clue. All of his like, items. He has a club, which is the pipe. He has oh man, it didn't save any of the names. He's got a revolver. He's got rope. He's got a wrench and a pipe and a dagger.
That's awesome.
All right, so Wait,
there,
the candlestick.
on either side of you, there's 3 on one side, 3 on the other. There's like small melted lumps of like flesh with, they're like humanoid from the top down, kind of, but it's as if their flesh is literally melted.
Do you have an image of it?
I do.
Yay, that helps.
And then next to those are these like imp-like creatures that walk on 2 legs. They're about the size of a halfling, and they carry spears. Here is the image. This is what you're fighting.
Oh, no, Ricardo, no. No, Ricardo.
Is he an incubus?
He is.
Okay, yeah, I figured it was everything. So he said werewolf. He's a werewolf.
Yeah, vampire, werewolf. You're like, he's an incubus.
That was just his character.
I know I know that was his character. I just thought that was funny. His character shouted that out. Like after you said it, the tail, the wing, like everything that's incubus, the horns and all. Werewolf. Like, what the fuck?
You said
He's
you
a
said
furry.
Claws, and I was like, oh, a werewolf would be funny. All right, so, all right, okay. Well, I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot at one of the at the lefternmost imp creature thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna do disarming shot. When you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit point on a on a hit.
It's a strength
Creature
save, I
takes
think.
damage. Yeah,
And then they
succeed
drop
on a
their
strength
weapon.
saving. Yeah, DC 13.
All right.
Or
So
hold
roll to
on,
hit.
yeah. Alrighty, hold on. Where's my die? No. Okay. 18.
18 hits.
All right. And the damage of that is 1d10 plus 3. 1d10, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. Would that be... Okay, so if I rolled a d10 and it got 1-0 is what it landed on, is that
That's a 10.
damage or... Okay, because there's also a 0-0 on here.
Oh no, then that's a 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Gosh dang it. Sorry.
So okay, that does 4 damage, and then I'm gonna
All right.
expend 1 grit point, which I don't.
Strength save is a 6.
Okay, so it knocks his weapon out of his hand, right?
Yep, the weapon lands at his feet.
Alrighty. Do you know how I expend grit points?
It should be on your under your somewhere on your character sheet. Probably I don't know where that would be. You should be able to find it somewhere. Do you know how many you have? I think it's based on your dex ability modifier.
Oh, trick shots that enhance for attack assembly. You gain one grit point, and that gain 1 grit points that you regain after a short rest. You also regain one when you roll a 20 on firearm attacks, or you deal a killing blow. Okay, so basically, I have a killing blow to a significant.
So you just
threat.
get 1, and then you can like
So-
recharge it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have 1, and then it recharges when I roll a nat 20 on a firearm attack or
Or if you kill something.
a significant threat.
Yes.
Okay, then. Yeah, I've used my.
All right. And
All
that's
right.
your action. You have a bonus action.
Uh, how close am I from everything? Everyone.
The monsters on either side are all 10 feet away. Succubus is 10 feet in front of you. Or Incubus, sorry.
You mean? Yeah, I was about to say. He's 10 feet. Okay, can I just dash backwards?
Yeah, you can walk backwards. Yeah, you're in like this fairly large bedroom. It's kind of rectangular.
Okay.
You walk backwards, bumping into Fernan, who cowers behind you.
All right. So, am I 20 feet away from them now, or?
Yeah,
how
you're
far does a
20
dash
feet
take you?
from the. I mean, you can't. Dashing is an action, but you.
Oh.
You should have about 30 feet of movement as a human, so you can. You probably have enough room
20.
to move back about. 20?
Okay. So,
All right. Well,
Yeah.
you can move back 20 feet. Yeah, I was gonna say that's about as far as you can go.
okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah, I'll move back 20 feet.
All right. Then it is going to be Grape's turn.
I just realized I have advantage against being charmed, and I didn't really use it.
I mean,
So
he
bad.
passed anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at my stuff before I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so you're gonna watch me flick my blade, and it's gonna create a beautiful sound as I am initiating my blade song.
All right.
That is my action to do so. I am actually, is it action or bonus action? Oh, it's an action. Oh. That's action. Okay, so from there, I am going to jump backwards 2 as well in a defensive position, and end my turn there. I don't have anything else really to do.
All right, and then it is going to be the spiky boys, the little imp things, are going to run up to now. The closest target would be, unfortunately, Mr. Ketchup. I need to
You
know:
just dip.
does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 4 piercing damage as it strikes you with a spear. The other one misses with a 5 to hit.
Oh,
Or
jeez.
6 to hit. So yeah, as it runs up, it pokes you with this little spear. It doesn't hurt that much, but you definitely feel the wound. And then it is your turn.
Boys, I may look like an old wizard, but let me show you how we used to do it in my day. I like to cast Enlarge on myself.
All right. You get, as you guys watch,
Part of yourself.
his shirt rips as he grows, hulking slowly larger and larger until he's about 10 feet tall, towering over all of you.
An incredible Ketchup.
Well, boys, time to go. And I'm gonna pull out my hatchet, and I believe that's my. That's an action, right? Yeah, it is an action. So next turn, I will be fucking some people up.
All
Would
right.
would the hatchet be like a toothpick in your hands?
It grows with me,
Yeah,
so
you
it
have
actually
2
doubles
fingers.
in
Oh, I was
size as
gonna say.
well.
Oh, it grows with you. Okay.
I was gonna say, I thought it was like a little, like your 2 fingers are holding and you're slashing at them.
Like,
Yeah. All
just
right.
cleave them entirely in half.
The goop monsters are going to form a line in front of Fernan, blocking you guys or not Fernan, in front of Ricardo, blocking your way
Ricardo.
towards him. And then Fernan is going to scream and jump out the window behind you. And Ricardo then turns around, runs out the door, slams it behind him. And then it's Colonel Mustard's turn.
Howard. Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Which one is about to attack? Is there one that's about to attack Grape?
They're all so currently there are the two spiky imp things are on Ketchup. You and Grape are way in the back of the room,
Okay.
cowering, and
Not
the goop
cowering. I was
flesh
getting
monster
range because I
are
have a gun.
standing in front of the door, blocking the way out.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the imp thing that still has his weapon. I'm gonna shoot him. Generic shot. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit.
17 plus 7, 24.
That hits.
All right, and then
Did the music stop?
maybe
Oh, it's back.
a better, more clear D10. Never mind, I can't find it. All right, well. Ah, this one did 2 damage this time, and then plus 3, so that's 5.
Okay. Are you shooting the one you shot before or the other one?
Oh, the other one, the one with the one that still has a weapon.
All right. There we go. And does that end your turn?
Could I take a bonus action to put 1 shell back in the thing?
Yeah, sure.
Back in the gun?
Why not? You load one
It has 6
ammo. So
shots.
you have 5 now as you reload one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it's an
Alright.
action to reload all 6 or a bonus action to reload 1. Why not? That sounds fair.
Okay.
And then it is going to be Grape's turn.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to attack the first one in front of me. I'm gonna
Yes,
slash
sir.
at it.
Roll to hit.
Um, 2 + 4 does a 6 hit. Yes, it does.
No.
I'm rolling my damage right now. That's an 8. Fucking up. Let's go. Okay, so that's a miss. Um, fuck, level 3 sucks ass, I tell you. You get so spoiled later levels. Um, is there any bonus action you can do? Yeah. Okay, nope. I have to end my turn. There's really nothing I can do.
All right. Then next up is going to be the spiky monsters. One of them is going to attempt to punch the now enlarged ketchup, which is going to be a natural 20. But it is just a punch, which for these guys does 2 times 2 is 4 damage. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage as it just kind of slaps your thigh. uh,
Like a knee slapper.
yeah. And the other one, using its weapon, is going to does a 17 hit you?
Me?
Ketchup.
Oh yeah, yeah, hits.
Okay, you take 4 piercing damage again as it jabs right underneath your kneecap, and then 4 bludgeoning from the punch. And then it is your turn.
Okay. So around me are the spiky boys, right? Shouldn't mess with me?
Yes, those are the 2 that are attacking you right now.
All right. Is there a way I can like, in one motion, just basically try to, because I'm so much bigger now, slide my hand. So slap my hand down on the floor and like slide it, just trying to like shove them away.
Uh, let's see.
Or is it like
I'll let
not
you
that much
shove
bigger?
one of them. I guess. I think you can only shove one at a time. I guess I'd let you shove as a bonus action. Why not? So you could shove both of them.
All
One
right.
is an action, one is a bonus action. So yeah, you need to roll a strength check contested by their strength or dexterity.
Okay. Is there like a window nearby or anything like I could try to?
There's one a good distance behind you.
Hmm.
It is 20 feet behind you guys.
And
Or
I-
behind you. It's
and
over
I-
by Mustard.
In that case, I like to grapple the closest one then.
Okay, yeah, they're both within 5 feet. You want? Yeah, okay. They have the same amount of hit points. It doesn't matter. Well, one has one less. So yeah, roll your strength check.
Okay. That is a 16.
Unfortunately, as you try to reach down and grab him, he's surprisingly strong. As he just pushes your arms out of the way and leaps back, snarling.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you bastard. In that case, I'll just take a quick swing with my hatchet then. It's my bonus action. There we go. That is... oh my god. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
I am shocked and astonished. That would be 9 damage. Overall.
9 damage. Okay, that one is dead. As you swing your now axe down onto it, it cleaves it right through between the eyes, and it falls to the ground lifeless. You killed the one with the weapon.
Ah, should have fucked with me, bitches.
And then the goopy guys are going to run up and swarm Ketchup now, being the large threat he is. They are going to attempt to punch you to death with their limp little arms. Okay, so
Love that
first,
Ketchup went from like pathetic, measly little like old man gnome to Goliath and just like giant behemoth of a creature in like 8 seconds.
Still no health though. Still a wizard.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
I'm,
is
I'm
3
trying to figure it
hits.
out. I have nothing.
The first one
Can
is
shield
4
help other
bludgeoning.
people?
It can. The
I'm
first
gonna
one.
cast. I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction for him.
What's your AC?
11. That's okay. I'll just take the hits. You guys
Okay, because
fend them
the
off.
lowest. Yeah, they were all below 10 except for some which were above 20. There wasn't really much of a range there, so there's no reason to cast shield. It wouldn't change anything.
Okay, so never mind then.
But you take 4 bludgeoning, and then another 4 bludgeoning, and then 2 bludgeoning, so 10 bludgeoning. As these
Alright.
guys all run towards you, and just start slapping you with their limp little arms.
Huh. You guys really like to play hard, huh?
You hear Fernan curse as he runs out of the bushes into the distance. And then you hear some stuff getting knocked over in the hallway, and it's your turn, Mustard.
Okay. So who just ran away?
Both Ricardo and Fernan are running in different directions.
Okay. All right. Where's the? Keep getting notifications and it's driving me insane. Where? Oh my God. Sorry, brain. There's the big dude with the like big scary guy. The only one left. The one that
Yeah.
that
The
ketchup
spiky
didn't kill.
imp.
Yeah. Yeah. I shoot.
All right, roll to hit.
It's 15.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Ah, 12.
All right, it's dead. As you fire your bullet, it hits it right in the skull, and it flies backwards, landing on one of the group and just kind of rolling off as they kind of squish.
That's a good lad.
How far is? Oh, sorry. I'll wait for my turn.
They're 20 feet ahead of you.
I was talking about what's it called? Ricardo.
Oh, he's out in the hall. He closed the door. You can't see him at the moment.
Motherfucker.
When it gets to my turn, I'm going through that wall.
All right. Does that end your turn, Mustard?
Yes, really quick. How do you turn off notification noises on Discord?
Click and hold, and on the channel, and or
I'm in the computer.
Yes. All right. So that will.
Go to. Yeah.
All right. Actually, you
Way
can
to
go
turn
ahead.
off all of them?
That would be your settings. On the user setting, you can just go straight to notifications on the left side, and you can just turn off all little notifications right there.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
all right. Then it is Grape's turn.
Okay, how far am I from the door he closed?
From the door, it is about 30 feet, but you'd have to go through all these goop monsters and giant ketchup. There's 6
Giant ketchup.
goopies.
Okay, I'm going to
Fuck
walk up
these
to one of the goop
goopies.
monsters attacking him. I'm gonna try to help him out.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm actually
Alright,
going. He's gonna do a deck save. I'm gonna do burning hands on it.
What's the? Is that a cone?
That is a 15-foot cone.
You could hit all of them with it, but you'd also hit ketchup.
Hit me.
Or you could hit 3.
Can I position it?
then
Can I
not
move
hit
in
ketchup.
position where like the cone kind of like move like is right off him? Like if they're kind of in front
Yeah.
of him.
So,
Excuse me,
they're
Mr. DM.
surrounding him? Yeah, go ahead.
Can I do offer a cool idea? I have scope spells, which means that I can use my reaction on a evocation spell, which Burning Hands is, to choose not to take the damage spell if it's friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So could we do like a dual maneuver where I just kind of like tap me like point to him and we're both like immune to the spell kind of thing?
Point to who?
To Grape.
Oh, Grape's casting it, so he's gonna be fine.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like a connection, like a reaction to.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. However you want to flavor it is fine. It's a reaction, so.
Dope. Then yeah, I'll
So
just.
yeah, you can hit all of them then, and he can just choose not to take damage.
Okay, I'm gonna basically aim for all of them then. I'm gonna look in his eyes. Tell me to hit, shoot. I'm not gonna second guess him because I hate him already. So fuck it. But if I
It's
can
a
save
dex
him,
save?
that'd be good too. Yeah, it's a plus. No, it's a 10. Yeah, dex save 10.
Okay, 7. 16. 5. -1. And 15.
Okay.
I believe
Well,
that's probably 2 successes. I don't know what your spell save DC is.
it's 10. So basically, I think 3 got hit.
4 got hit.
Okay, 4 got hit. Okay. Let me roll my dice. That is going to be 15 damage.
Alright, they're dead. All the ones you hit are dead instantly. Vaporized in this wave of fire that somehow magically goes around Grape as all you see is fire all around you, and as it clears, this smoldering. The room is smoldering now as flames start to light the bed sheets, and 4 of these little goopy monsters lie on the ground burning, and 2 of them. Wait, do they still take half damage on a fail? Because if so, they'd be dead too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. On a failed
Okay, then they're
save
dead too.
or half as much, yeah, first hit or half as much damage on a successful one.
They're all dead then. The room is empty. Just there's some smoldering bed sheets. And then we're gonna end
let's go.
turn order there.
Go get him! I'm gonna crash through that wall and door.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll. You're massive. You run into the wall, sending wood and splinters flying everywhere. As in the
Follow
distance,
shortly behind him.
you see Ricardo running out the front door, unfurling his wings, preparing to fly away. What do you do?
I'm gonna yeet my axe into his wings.
Roll to hit. If you want to hit the wings specifically, you roll with disadvantage.
Could I try to shoot one of his wings as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage.
And then
Disadvantage?
I'm gonna follow behind him and cast Hold Person. So down to order, that would be my thing I'll throw.
All right, what's the save on that?
Never mind. I don't need to roll to hit the wings.
Wisdom 10.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, that sucks. He got an 11. And then nat 1, that means you miss. So the bullet just ricochets and bounces into one of the walls. And then what about you, Ketchup?
That will be. I got 219, so 17.
All right, roll your damage.
Sweet.
Dude, this music is awesome.
9 damage again.
All right, sweet. As you throw your giant axe, it pierces straight through one of the wings, completely cleaving it off. And he yells and "Ugh!" as he kind of stutters and trips and falls, standing up, turning around, seeing you guys. He raises his claws and looks around frantically. After all this ruckus, several of the people from the Mander's house run outside of their rooms to come see what's happening. Some of them running away, some of them run towards. Mirabelle happens to run out of her room, seeing all this, and he looks at her, and they lock eyes for a second, and she's going to make a
Damn it.
wisdom save, which she fails.
Damn.
And doing that, they seem to speak to each other without words, and she steps in front of you guys. I'll not let you reach him. You'll have to go through me first.
How far is he from us?
I'm just gonna cast blindness and deafness on her. Make a con save.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nat
perfect.
1. She's now blind and deaf.
Cool. We're just gonna walk by her and walk straight to Ricardo. Come
Is he
here,
40
bitch. I wanna
Yeah, he
grapple
is.
him.
Okay, I have plus 10 to my my speed, so I have 40 speed in total. I'm gonna run up straight to him since she's blinded. If she has opportunity attack, then you can roll that. But I'm running
Perfect.
right past
She's
him.
blind.
Okay, I'm running up to him, and then I'm gonna basically slash him with my rapier.
Roll to hit. And then go ahead and make your strength check. Tomato.
You will not
Ketchup.
touch him. Oh, really, bitch?
Where'd you go?
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
That is a unnat 20.
Alright, his strength check is a fail, so you grapple him. What's your damage on the rapier?
That is 10 damage.
Alright, sweet.
And then, by the way, how does green flame blade work? Is that something that is like
It's on
cast to
the
myself?
rapier you already have.
Yeah, boost your rapier.
Okay, so I basically
It's the same as
have to kinda, like,
casting
mention
magic
that to
weapon.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Then I basically end my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay. With that, is there anything you want to do, Mustard?
Yeah. Can I shoot Ricardo in the head?
Yeah, roll to hit with advantage. Well, actually, no, just roll to hit normally, because that would be disadvantage and advantage.
I like your moxie, kid. Kill him right away.
Is that not what we were trying to do?
Well, no, I'm just saying, sometimes we often like to ask questions, but I'm chill with it. I kill people
Yeah,
all the
that makes
time.
sense. Okay, then I'll aim for I'll aim for I do like a fan the hammer type thing and try to hit both of his arms.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oof.
Yeah, how about instead of rolling with advantage, just roll twice and there'll be 2 separate attacks, because that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so unnatural 20 and a 17.
Those both hit, so you put the pistol down at your side with your other hand, you go to the hammer, flick it back twice, pulling the trigger both times, bang, bang, and a bullet flies into either one of his shoulders. You feel him fly back into you.
Catch
What's
up.
your name? Ketchup. Roll your damage for both of those.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. One of them does, oh hell yeah, 13 damage for the first one, and then 5 damage for the second one.
5 and what?
13.
Alright. He's bloodied at this point as the 2 bullets hit him. I hear, and that was him speaking in Abyssal. And then he.
Would I know what he said with comprehend languages?
It
goes for an hour.
Yeah, he said blast you and your gnomish tinkering.
Ah.
Not a gnome.
In this world, gnomes made revolvers.
Yeah, it's all clockwork.
No, it was
and then I need you to make another strength check, Ketchup, as he tries to break loose.
I'm so scared. Oh no. 7.
He slips out of your grasp, and as he does so, he magically turns into a small goblin and begins sprinting away outside the manor through the garden. And you would have an attack of opportunity, both you, Ketchup, and Grape.
Alright. Does a 21?
It does.
Come on, that 20. Where's my weapons? I was looking at some other shit.
7. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Not that 20, but I'll take a 19.
19 to hit. That hits.
Yep. That is 10 damage with that.
All right. He's looking like he's on his last legs. As he starts running, he kind of starts to trip and stumble. And he falls on his belly and begins crawling forward, turning around onto his back, looking at you guys. What do you do?
I'm
I'll stick my
gonna
middle
step
finger up.
towards him, cast color spray, trying to dazzle him so he can't get away.
What kind of save is that?
It isn't. I will roll 60-10, and if it totals his remaining health, it will be an automatic fail.
All right.
I have hemp rope that I could try to tie him with.
Perfect.
Alright.
Let me just roll this out real
Mustard,
quick.
while he's doing that, I run up and start to like flip him over to hog tie him. And
Nice.
Yeah, make a survival check.
Survival? Oh,
With
boy.
advantage, because I'm pretty sure color spray.
35.
Yeah, that works. So with
God.
advantage.
Not 20.
Yeah, he's hog-tied to heck.
It's time for a nat 20 to come in too.
And
What?
he shifts back into his natural form, a one-winged incubus now. You tie him up. He's literally
Now
just
talk.
a bundle of rope with a head sticking out.
Come on, talk, little one. I'm gonna slap him.
I won't tell you anything.
Why
I
not?
can't seem to hear you. You were saying you're gonna kill us next? What happened?
He spits on you. It burns a little bit.
I'm gonna punch him right in the
Right,
face.
So Colonel Mustard, kind of, like, I kind of walk over. I put my right foot down directly on his chest, and I kneel down, kind of like on him, with my other foot going right into his nuts. I stare him in the eye, and I grab my dagger and I hold it up to his throat. And I say, "Now listen here. You're gonna tell me everything you know." Intimidation? Oh, all right, easy.
Tell me everything you know, Sonny.
I reckon you're gonna tell me everything you know right now, boy.
You're gonna tell me everything you know right now, boy.
13.
Nice.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, thank God.
Keep
Now
going.
you listen here. Tell me everything you know about the murder of the mayor. Or so help me God. Will not live. Get back to wherever you're trying to go.
Time to monologue.
I killed him.
Well, that's a mystery solved. All right, guys, see ya.
Yeah, I mean, let me get it straight.
I'm
You're-
yelling out for someone to get the guards so they can
Yeah,
apprehend
that
them.
was a joke.
Yeah, the two guards
Yeah,
at
that
the
was a
gate
joke.
are already running towards you guys at this point.
Shackle them.
Weapons
Shackle them
drawn.
immediately.
They just kind of look at him, like look at each other. What is that?
That's an incubus, boys. We're gonna be helping to take care of him. Howdy, I'm Giant
murdered-
Ketchup.
He was the one that murdered him.
Well, I mean, it certainly looks the part. Do you have a problem with that, Dave?
No. What about you, Clyde?
No, I don't suppose so. Suppose that also answers.
Why are
the
you guys
problem
talking
with
to each
the
other?
woman.
He just admitted it,
That's right here.
jackasses. Come on.
Yeah, they kind of run up and shackle him. Thank you. I suppose you're all off of house arrest. Thank you. And he just they start slowly dragging the incubus away, who starts cursing in Infernal, calling them all sorts of terrible things and insulting their mothers and such.
I'm gonna turn off comprehend languages. I really don't want to hear that.
Your mother is a bat.
You don't even know what he said.
He's obviously saying some shit, so I'm gonna put my middle finger up.
Fair
Yeah, I
enough.
know. I just give him the double front flip.
The guards
I'm chill.
drag him over a rock, which bumps his head on the ground.
Hey.
What do you get, you punk
And
bitch?
then he splashes through some mud.
Okay, that's cool though.
And with that would be the end of the session. That went on way longer than I thought it would. I apologize.
Yeah.
That was fun though.
I thought it would be like
that
half
was
as long.
awesome.
I put
It was
way
a
too
very
many
good.
NPCs in there, I think.
Yeah. What
Yeah, we had a lot to talk about.
Why did the one